All right, what up, y'all? AWB, I'm back at it. Like I said before, we continuing this SJVT marathon, uh, San Joaquin Valley Transparency. I just need to say that slower. I think I try to rush it or say it so fast that you know it's hard for me to pronounce sometimes. But I just need to probably slow it down a little bit. But yeah. So I wait for a couple people to join, get on the stream, and we'll go ahead and get started. Lou, man, you solid, man. I don't know how you do it, but you make it every time. I I wish I could have made that premiere earlier. Um, earlier. Well, for me, it's earlier today. I wish I would have made that premiere, but y'all know things happen, and I was a little busy this morning. J- Joko, what's up, Joko? Yeah, man. We'll give you a few minutes. Let some people come in here. If not, we'll get started anyway. But you know, get, well, go ahead and continue this marathon with San Joaquin Valley Transparency. But Lou, man, how you doing, man? How you been? And Joko, what's up? Also, I want to say I've been getting a lot of emails recently, and I'm getting to them. I know a lot of people sent me content that they want me to review, and you know, or that they think would be a good one to look at on stream. So we'll get to those as well. Like what I'm gonna do with this marathon, like to break up the content to instead of having it all just SJV TV's content, we're gonna do like commercial breaks, and that commercial break is gonna be like a video that y'all recommended me to watch. Already had cops at my house midnight. Joko, why were the cops at your house? I see your channel name says Copwise, so that's could most likely it's retaliation unless you're dealing with a real situation. How does the mic sound, by the way? I'm putting it in a better place that I think uh it's gonna pick up the audio a little bit better. So y'all just let me know. I learned a lot from that stream yesterday. Good, good. What I can do, I can bring it a little bit closer, but and tilt it like maybe that way, and that should be pretty good. I could turn up the gain some if the reason I don't turn the gain up because y'all hear pretty much everything. Like you hear the air condition, and y'all think like this is too much. I think yeah, you can hear my voice, but it's like kind of too much. Then it gets kind of echoey because I'm in the open space right here. So I'm gonna turn this down. So the cops run silent, so I don't find them. I still get them. Hold on. The cops run silent, so I don't find them. I still get them. Why you say they run silent? Oh, you mean like they don't put on their lights or something? What's up, everybody? I see more people coming in here. Y'all say what's up. Hashtag stop muting body cam footage. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, yeah. So like they were just parked outside your house, or What what's the situation here? You think it's like they just stalking you, or it'll be second channel Trevor Martin Black. Thank you, Lou. I'm gonna start, like I said, I'm gonna start focusing on that channel a bit, a bit more. But I want to make sure that I focus on this channel because this is the channel that, I have the most support and the most people actually, you know, looking forward to this content. The travel channel I'm gonna, work on building up because I don't expect who everybody who watches this channel, I don't necessarily think that they're gonna go and subscribe to my travel channel because this kind of has, you know, people might not be interested in that. Big K in the building. What's up? What's up, Karen? How are you? Out. You said I was sitting in my car and they drove to see if I was up. Wow, they stalking you like that? Yeah, yeah. Hashtag stop muting body cam footage. Not great, but I'll be okay. What happened? Why you say not great, Karen? Cop said he didn't know I was cop watcher. That's they lying. If you do any type of coverage of police and at all, they know who you are. There's no way they don't know who you are. I'm having a hard time breathing. Mm. You what do you mean? You having like shortness of breath, or like your chest is tight? It's tight. Can I don't know if you have any respiratory things going on, but I'm about to put in the chat something that's really good for COPD. Okay, all right. Karen, my mom had the same thing. Uh, and this helped her a lot that I recommend. I found out about this a while ago. Y'all know my background is health and wellness, so I know a lot of things that may be able to help you. So it's called mullein leaf. So that's the name of it, Karen. So mullein leaf, you can get it in it's a plant. So you can get it in plant form, and you can actually smoke it as well. It's the one thing, nothing that you inhale in your lungs is necessarily good for you, but it's the one thing that can help clean out your lungs if you inhale it. Um, Also, they have what I used to order for my mom was the extract version or the tincture that comes in a glass bottle with the dropper. So she would just drop it in like maybe her tea in the morning, and she would take it that way, and she would do it every morning, and it would help clear out her respiratory system. If Whenever you get a chance, go just look it up, and you'll see. Matter of fact, we're not too busy right now, and Karen, you definitely worth spending some time on. So we'll look it up right now, and I can show you what I'm talking about. We're gonna look it up right now while you right here with us, Karen. Hold on. So you see what I'm talking about. So do it, Karen. The thing with make sure they check your liver. Make sure they check your liver. Your liver is a lot of things can go undetected until it's too late when it comes to your liver. So make sure you check your liver thoroughly. Not let them breeze by checking your liver. See. So this is Mullen Leaf. This is Everyday Health website. And here we go. What is mullein leaf? Mullein leaf is a hairy plant that's greenish gray color, and its leaves have been used in the past for everything from shoe insoles to even diapers. The sure what does that say? Missouri Department of Conservation notes mullein leaf stalks grows upward. Okay, blah blah blah. But mullein leaf, known as a medicinal plant, mullein leaf origin, blah blah blah. Here we go. Functions of mullein leaf. Scientists are still trying to pinpoint the various functions of mullein leaf. For example, the review research published in Phytotherapy Research notes that the dry plant in its various forms have a number of functions from a pharmacological standpoint, citing that it works as a pain reliever, sedative, and may even have anti-cancer properties. Among other potential benefits, based on the current research through, according to the Cleveland Clinic, the main potential of functions of mullein leaf include can ease respiratory issues, may reduce inflammation. The inflammation is probably what's I'm not a I'm not going to say I'm a doctor because I'm not a doctor, but what I'm going to say through my experience, that tightness or that difficulty in breathing, a lot of that is probably going to come from inflammation. Then it provides antioxidants and can keep infections at bay. See, so and then it tells you about the different forms of it. They put it in cough syrup, or they use it as a remedy for cough syrup. So instead of taking that, the regular pharmacy cough syrup that they'll give you, that's a lot of synthetic chemicals. You can make you a like a mullein leaf tea, and that would be like your cough syrup. I would mix the mullein leaf with like some honey, and it'll do real good. So this is them. They just go into the right now. I'm not looking at the chat right now, y'all. So I'm on the website by itself. I'm not looking at StreamYard. So if you type in, don't think I'm ignoring the chat. Can ease respiratory issues. Then they go into that. May treat an ear infection, which is wild. It's like it got a lot of benefits from like, but yeah, mullein leaf is definitely good for anybody who has. If you smoke, you should have mullein leaf. You should be taking mullein leaf, no question. But if you have any respiratory issues, mullein leaf is still good. Okay. Yeah, you can find it, online or at maybe like a Whole Foods. It don't have to necessarily be a Whole Foods, but any health food store should have some mullein leaf. What's up, MGM? I'm on prednisone again. Yes, it's inflammation. Okay. Yeah, so Karen, I think that'll work for you. No, I don't claim to know everything, but I definitely know a little something about health. And the one thing that I learned about everything in the health and wellness industry is that it's better to prevent than to try to treat. All right. I appreciate you, Karen. I'm happy that I'm able to like at least help you out in some type of way because you help so much. So I don't mind taking the time out to actually go through this and show you. All right, y'all. So if you just getting in here, I don't know who's all in here right now, but I was just taking a second to uh show Karen something. But we about to get back to checking out these videos. Like the title say, we're gonna get back into the SJVT marathon, and let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with this one. Hold on, y'all. My bad.
No, I'd like to know, so did you have any permission or anything?
So let me do a quick introduction. Again, we back at it. We're on San Joaquin Valley Transparency's channel, the OG, of this First Amendment auditor movement, if you want to call it that, you know. But I'm sure David knows he's just a citizen who decided to start exercising his rights, and he found out that it's a lot of tyrants out there, and San Joaquin didn't start off, he started off in photography. So he was already exercising his First Amendment right, way before he even thought about I'm assuming he even thought about doing, anything like this with the artists. He probably ran into a lot of issues and then realized like, wow, people people need to see what's going on because this is crazy. So I think that's probably how he got started. If he hasn't said his story already. But anyway, we're here. This video is called "We Are Not Your Bros." Fresno's post office gets educated, told to kick rocks. Let's go ahead and get started, man.
Oh, there you go.
Buy any stamps or envelopes today? No. Excuse me, sir. Did you have any permission?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you cooking from there?
Huh? I have permission.
Okay, but you cannot make my.
Don't come out to
Well,
camera.
you're in public, man. I'm sorry.
You shouldn't come to
But
a camera.
no, I'd like to know, so did you have any permission or anything?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you give us permission now?
No, you have to talk to postmaster.
But we have permission, but will you give us permission now?
She can talk to postmaster.
Sure.
I have a document. It's called the U.S. Constitution.
She asked me if we had permission. I told her yeah, and then I kindly asked her if she would give us permission as well.
Not here. It's okay there. There's another gate over No, thank you.
Nothing.
I said, no, thank you. You don't come up on me on my private space either. What are you videotaping? I don't care. Just don't come up on me like that.
You already know they on some BS. Look at the way they was walking up.
I'll just call the postal inspectors right now. So we got
You
to.
can call Santa Claus. You can call. No, this is sidewalk.
No, this is public. This is
This is
our.
the
Yeah.
sidewalk,
You
sir.
see, this is the city.
Yes,
this is
but
the city
wait a
sidewalk.
minute.
Don't put your hand near him, please.
Would you
Yeah.
just stop it?
You stop it.
Be an adult, sir.
Be an adult.
I am an adult.
Hey, why are you guys acting all scared
You
anyways, man?
restrict mine. Stay out of my
Are you
stuff.
afraid of
We're
something?
not in your
You were
stuff.
taking
No, I'm just
pictures
trying to
of
figure out
our
what you guys are doing.
facility.
Our, not
Hey,
yours,
what is
sir.
it of your concern of what I'm
We
doing?
can't even
That's what
take
you guys are doing.
pictures
So
in
what
it.
does it matter if
You're
I'm in
your
public
employees.
space?
We're not employees.
We're free,
We're on
sir.
public property.
So what's
We're-
your purpose?
We're doing a story.
What's your purpose of coming out here and bothering with us?
Bothering
You
you?
back this side,
Yeah.
Christopher.
It's all right. Don't
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That has nothing to do with the public, bro.
Yeah, we're in public.
You go
We're
help the
public
pump back in
property.
there.
Hey, we're not your bros.
Why not?
Well, you're
Well, then
not
stop
our
bothering me
boss.
when I'm doing illegal
I'm
acts.
not bothering you.
Yes, you are.
No.
Go kick rocks.
Kick rocks?
Yeah, kick rocks.
I don't want to kick rocks,
Are
man.
you on the clock right now?
Yes, I am.
Hey, you
don't
guys,
do
you
that.
guys are supposed to be inside the gate there.
doing my job.
Actually,
You're
you guys are gonna.
So they came all the way outside the facility to, address them. Now, if you're gonna do something like this, at least go about it, with some respect, and you probably get a better response. If they didn't walk out like like they was just about to control the situation, is what they was trying to. I don't know what they thought they had in mind, but if they would just came out with more of a humble, respectful demeanor, like, hey man, we see y'all out here just walking around with a camera. It looks like you're filming, back here. Can you tell us what's going on, or what can we do to kind of something, just something more humble and respectful would get, I believe, a better response than just trying to come. What you doing? No, you can't do that. Get out of here. No, that's not going.
Yes, I got a situation. I work for the postal
We
service.
got a phone call. You guys
Situation.
are out here videotaping and nobody's allowed to take pictures.
What do you mean?
It's not against the
Why?
law.
Why do you think that?
You want to read the section?
No, I'll be invading your space if we get too close, man.
Hey, but why do you think that we're not allowed to
This is
take
what
pictures?
we're doing, and on DHS memo says we can do it, sir.
Okay, that's nice.
2010.
DHS sent that memo to
But-
every federal
What-
facility.
Okay,
What gives you that mentality though to think that we can't do this?
Yeah.
What makes
because
you think
nobody's
that?
ever been allowed to take. We cannot even take pictures.
Actually, we have
we
been
can't even
allowed.
take out our cell phone to take a
That's true,
picture.
sir.
Every
That's your
company,
policy.
every company is allowed.
So they know that. So they know they're not supposed to take pictures of us. Some of them do. They try to act like they don't know that, and they will still like try to do the cam back and try to get your picture because you take a picture, but they're not supposed to do that, and he knows that. So, I just think that's something to note. And to address Stephen Germain, Saint Germain, he's not harassing them. He didn't bother them. They came out and engaged with him. How is he harassing them if they came out up to the camera and started engaging? How is that harassing someone? That's like that is what's going on. They're standing on the sidewalk, taking pictures, and somebody comes out all the way out the building, walks up to them and starts engaging with them, and you call that harassment? What's wrong with you? How did your brain work and figure that that's a rat? How does that work for you? I don't know what type of thinking that you have, but you need to fix your brain.
Allowed to make policies for their employees.
That's fact.
But
not
your
for
policies don't affect the public.
But nobody's ever been able to come out here and take them. I'm not trying to harass you
We're
guys.
doing
I'm
it
just
here.
saying.
None of your
Hey,
employees have
all
been
I
allowed
asked,
to.
all I asked is what you guys were doing.
We're
I didn't
taking
ask you.
video.
If you were to
Okay.
find out that everything
hard
that
was
we're
that
doing
to
is
answer?
okay,
You saw the cameras. You knew we were taking
You already
video.
Yeah,
know this.
but we had to know what for. How do we know you're not playing?
but you don't have to know what
If we
for.
were planning something, how would you know?
We wouldn't.
So
That's
then-
why he's calling
why the
postal
question?
inspectors.
You can't do anything about it either.
Public, sir.
This is
Yeah,
public.
they do.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
What makes
No,
you think, if you
only
found
on
out that
postal
you
property and postal activities, not public property and
Huh?
public.
What's that?
if you found out that you were wrong today, would you apologize to the
Sure.
camera?
I'm not harassing you. I don't mean to harass
No,
you guys.
but what you just said.
You guys, you can see their stance. You're coming out like with authority, and you have no authority over the
Wow.
public.
Yeah, this is a real basic thing.
We understand. All I asked is what you were doing.
Okay, and you
I am
saw
not
we-
trying to cause hate. Just kidding. You
and all you
videotape me
found
all
out,
you want.
all you found out is what you knew when you saw us, and you knew when they called.
Yeah, but we just wanted to know why.
Okay,
Because, like we said, we have to cover our
because we
butts.
can, and the First Amendment of the Constitution guarantees the right of free press.
Okay.
Okay, and that's what
Nobody's
this is.
arguing that.
And you're wearing the with all due respect, you're wearing the American flag. So if you were doing something that was within our rights, with the First Amendment, how do you feel about that? To make sure
How do
that
I feel about it?
yeah, if we're
I'm very pro-American.
okay, so
Okay.
so what we're doing is trying to make sure that there's a transparency between
Okay.
government workers and
We have
and
nothing to
private,
hide.
private
I'd
citizens.
gladly take you on a
exactly.
tour.
So, exactly.
But
So
you
there's
can't take pictures.
but there's
If
no
I was
reason to
walking
behave
around
in
this
that
facility
manner.
with my 3-year-old great grandson, would you think that's suspicious? I'm looking and pointing.
No.
Okay, then what's the difference if I have a camera?
Right.
What's the difference?
Yeah.
You don't have the camera
What's the difference that I didn't have a camera?
because you don't have anything to show other people. You
Google
have
Earth
memories.
has that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
that's right.
We use it all the time.
Okay, see? So what's the thing about us having our own cameras?
Just to let y'all know, Stephen he just trolling. Like he's pretty much the entertainment right now. So
With our own video.
All I asked is what you were doing, man.
He's got a camera, you saw that. He's got a camera,
Yeah, but
you saw
okay,
that.
okay.
nothing that he's saying is making sense. Just like when they try to tell you that you shouldn't be taking pictures on the sidewalk, minding your own business. Like, get out of here, man. What type of environment are you trying to live? Go to North Korea if you want that type of dictatorship. Go somewhere where everything is locked down like that, where you can't do nothing. There's no free. Go somewhere like that if you want to experience that. That's not meant to be in the so-called land of the free.
You got a camera, you saw that.
Yeah.
That's what we were
I know
doing.
you're videotaping. I can understand it. Okay. All I'm asking is why.
So
And
if-
you guys,
If you understood and now you know that we're not doing anything wrong, would you want to talk to your friend and tell him that
I never thought you did anything wrong in the first
there's
place.
no need
Okay.
for
Well, that's-
him
that's-
to
That's
call you know what I mean, the help of officials that are just going to basically educate you today.
Yeah, I
You
never
understand
thought
what
you
I'm
guys were doing wrong. All we wanted to see is what you were
Yeah,
doing.
wasting people. Yeah, and when they could be out
We got the phone
solving
call.
crimes.
We didn't ask you. We wouldn't come out here and said anything if we didn't know you were out here.
no, you guys were standing out there.
No, we
and
got
then
the
you
phone
guys
call.
saw
You were
me.
out front.
here's the thing. If you got a phone call, two guys are playing catch with a softball, you have to go out and see what they're doing.
I have no idea who called. They called
If you
him.
got a call that somebody was out playing catch with a softball, would you have to go investigate, see if they're playing catch with a softball?
If they were on the postal property,
Postal property is public property, sir.
That's right.
Yes.
That's,
It is.
that's a gray area.
The only off-limits areas is behind a fence.
Well, that fence has been open.
Okay, that's still a fence.
We had it yesterday.
So how do you feel about post offices that absolutely have no fence? And
I know it's
do
changing.
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
I
what's the
understand.
difference between that post office and
Well,
this
you
post
get a lot of
office?
them in the cities.
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
have fences.
I mean,
The
but
one
you
in the
guys are
Tower
not doing
District
anything
doesn't-
illegal
Yeah.
in the back or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
So
but-
then there's no reason to behave in a manner where you're
I'm
all
trying
afraid
not to be
or
afraid.
like you said, I have to know what
But
you're doing.
The first
I mean,
thing out of his mouth was huffy. And I was,
that's kind of
that's-
personal.
I want to address this with the trolls. How much do y'all think we making off YouTube by posting these videos. How much do you think we making? And even if not only how much do you think I'm making off YouTube? How much do you think people are making off YouTube by creating these videos? If you knew and you were a content creator, you know that it's not just about the money, because I don't know how much you think people make off YouTube. But anyway, so what? What's the problem with making money and figuring out different ways to make money? Why do you have a problem with that? Is another thing. Anybody who have a problem with somebody making money by not stealing or robbing people, how can you not somebody hustle like that? I can tell, like, you definitely not a person that, like, I could talk to or be around or nothing like that. You made no sense whatsoever. I don't know why you think, oh, it's all about the money. You're just doing it for the money. Bruh, get out of here, man. I can tell you obviously don't know what's going on. But they continue to do that. And I'm not addressing just you, but I'm addressing all the trolls that try to use that same spiel that you're using right now. But I digress, man. Let's go ahead and get back into it.
Set things off,
And all I wanted to know was what you guys were doing. You're taking pictures, fine. Why? Just tell me. That's all I cared about.
The why doesn't matter. The why does not matter. It's not going to explain anything, because why is what words are coming out of our mouths. Words coming out of our mouths doesn't do anything for your curiosity.
No, it doesn't.
No.
But if I get questioned,
so we're not doing anything illegal. There's no reason to even worry about it.
We're just making sure that everybody is on the same mindset.
I have to
transparency,
commend you for not using the T word.
Oh, I wouldn't use that.
Okay, because
you got it in my mind.
There has been absolutely zero evidence.
Yeah, public officials. Me using the images of public officials in the process of conducting official duties. So what? They're public. It's public. If I was going inside somebody's house or private business and recording them, and they didn't want that, and then I posted it, that would be an issue. I don't know how much of a legal issue, but ethically that would be an issue. But recording public officials in the course of their duties in public, so what? They're public. I don't understand. You don't get public, so what?
So the cops I was calling him names.
We are calling him names. We're calling him Christopher D. Bennett.
Yeah, Christopher, this live.
Now you're gonna be a star, man. How do you feel about that?
No, this live.
We just talked to your friend. We basically let him explain to him exactly what we're doing. And
try to blood pressure medication.
I'm not afraid. I mean, there's no reason for him to be afraid either,
Right.
I'll be more willing to talk to you, man. Let you know what we're doing. We're good folks, just like you.
What's up?
We're American, just like you.
Are you there?
Anybody who has a problem with somebody else making money is probably, broke.
Okay, have a good day.
Thank you.
Hey, educate your friend for us, man. Thank you. You guys have a good day.
Probably needs counseling. Probably one of the most social guys I'm sure Gary got educated.
I'm sure he did the other co-coach that he wanted to cause.
Yeah, man. You can't troll me. I don't do things with bad intentions.
Did you put your dog back in his yard?
What's that?
Did you put your dog back in the yard?
He's making a joke.
I'm watching these guys. This just fascinates me.
Did they collapse?
No, they tore them all down. Yeah, they painted big red X's on them, and nobody ever came to claim them. There was 3 vehicles, and they just finally smashed them. That's why it took so long, because if you notice, the rest of them were pretty much all gone except for this one and Lemoore Cleaners.
What are they building over here?
It's a high-speed rail going through here.
This guy is, you know, he's actually not that bad. This guy right here. This is the real issue over here.
Right here doing some audits with High Desert Community Watch. And today's Friday, and tomorrow we'll be in Las Vegas, and we're going to go watch Al Kukui fight for the belt. For
Yeah,
the
he's a subscriber to High Desert Community Watch. He sent sent me an autograph picture and a letter. All I could say is like it's a real deep inspirational letter. He told me it's like 2 pages long about how he feels and why he fights and how he prepares for a fight. And he said that he likes the way I fight. And so it's awesome. We're gonna see it. Maybe we can talk to him, and it's gonna be awesome. I'm excited.
Yeah, so that's what's up, man. San Joaquin Valley Transparency and High Desert Community Watch. We're going to be in Vegas tomorrow. We're going to be watching some fights. By the time you guys see this, we'll have already watched them. So, man, what a blessing to have met this gentleman. He's a kind man and an awesome teacher.
Like the hats. I wish I had one, man. I'm freaking burning up.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, you again?
We were waiting for you over there, so you wouldn't have to chase us around.
I know what you guys are doing.
Yep. So.
Yeah, man. I don't have a problem addressing trolls. I'm not gonna, comment back and forth with a troll, but I definitely will address you and give you a platform if you actually want to come up and speak your mind. But most times they, I doubt they're gonna do that. So since I already know what type of time they own and kind of, what they are, I already know. It never bothered me.
Oh no, come on, guys.
Appreciate you.
Oh, well,
It's just about education. It's all about. I know.
do you agree with it or not?
I have no comment on that.
Ah, come on, man.
It's pretty cool, guys. All right.
For sure, you too, man.
Hey,
guys.
Thank you.
Respect.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
You guys didn't do anything wrong.
And what's your name again?
Officer Ingham.
Ingham.
Yeah. You guys
Appreciate
didn't do
it.
anything wrong. So
Right on.
continue
Good job.
to not do anything wrong. Everything's good.
Dude, you made your city look really good today.
Oh, good. Well, good.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
Tell my boss. Maybe I'll get a raise.
Yeah, you will.
We'll have people call in, but thank you.
I got
All right,
Gary
man.
on speed dial.
All right.
Thank you, man.
That's one of the first times I've seen the actions actually match right what's on the vehicle. Look how he matched that vehicle perfectly. Pull up, hey, everything's good, y'all. Not doing nothing wrong. Okay, no useless directives. All right, y'all have a good day. That's how it's supposed to be. And now he should be on his way to go educate the post office or the postal employees. This is a cop actually doing his job correctly, not wasting time, not just sitting there just to give useless directives or cops playing some BS to appease somebody's feelings. No, doing your job, upholding the law, protecting and serving by upholding the Constitution and doing what you're supposed to do. That easy and simple.
He said, okay, now listen, for all you naysayers, all you trolls, this is a big suck it easy to you guys.
He left, Cooper.
Right there, he said,
Well, I don't know if he
"You know
left,
what
but
you're
he
doing."
stopped commenting.
Guess where he saw that?
Maybe
He
go
saw it
back
on one of our
and
channels. On somebody's channel. He saw what was up. So he
failed miserably.
He admitted that he's goofing up. So that's the whole purpose of this. You know what? That's freaking awesome to see that they're watching our videos and they're respecting people's rights.
So these videos are not just for our rights; they're for the police officers to understand our rights as well. You know, the transparency between us and them. We don't have to be afraid of them, and they don't have to be afraid of us. Or, you know, and I think it's just a great feeling to have that, where the guy kind of knew what we were doing and say, "Hey, man, you know, just be careful." You know, so.
And he said, as long as you don't do nothing wrong, we don't
You go to a lunch place.
Here now, man.
You guys passed Fresno.
And we just started the marathon now, so you here now. So just lock in, get your popcorn, all of that. All right, so we just finished up that last video. We roll into the next one. Again, we at the SJVT San Joaquin Valley Transparencies channel, and right now we're checking out Put Your Camera Down, USPS fail. So here we go again with the post office trying to shut down transparency. And it's crazy that the post office tries to do this, and they have the rules and regulations regarding they have the poster 7 right there. So it always amazes me that they don't go by their own rules. They try to make up their own rules based off of their feelings. Which, if everybody just goes based off feelings, you know, a lot of progress wouldn't have been made in this country at all. So the fact that people try to defend this type of stuff, meaning I just wonder if you ever think back on the times where, you know, they had the signs that say no such and such allowed, you know, these people have to go back here, or these people aren't invited in here. I'm thinking the people who are against freedom now would be those that were for slavery back then. So if you're against freedom now, then you were for slavery back then. I think that's what type of person you are, if you are against freedom. Oh, I used to hate this song on Freddy Krueger. I hated this song, man. It was so creepy.
We're gonna live stream you to my YouTube channel.
No, sir, you need to turn this off.
We're gonna
you have no right to do this.
I don't wait a minute.
You have no right to
I'm
be on government
I'm
property.
on public property.
You have no. This
sidewalk
is
and the
government
lobby.
property.
The lobby is open to the public.
Did you record in the lobby?
I recorded that. I didn't record any personal stuff from anybody.
Did you record in the lobby?
Dude, you think I didn't do my homework before I came here? And I know what I'm supposed to do and what I'm not supposed to do. But today you're gonna learn a lesson. A lesson in the First Amendment. Dude, you're First Amendment.
With the fucking country,
This is America, my friend. First Amendment, dumbass. This is 4K, so I'm gonna get you real close up on your face. Get all those wrinkles and those gray hairs.
You're a nice guy.
The bald head of yours.
Right.
You got all up in my face, dude.
I did. All I asked you to do was.
You got all up in my face,
I
man.
asked you to turn off your camera. You refused.
You got all up in my face,
I
man.
asked you to turn off your camera. You refused.
I don't have to turn off my camera. This is my First Amendment right. Did you see me take anybody's personal information?
If someone tells me that that's what
Did somebody tell you
Yes, someone told me that.
that I took their personal information?
That is correct.
Well, we'll see.
The only reason
I got-
why do you
Hey,
think I came out?
I got proof that I didn't. I got proof that I didn't.
I'm glad you
I got
did.
proof that I didn't.
He is lying, man. Why he just gonna, bro? How people just gonna lie like that, man? Just you, he know he lying. Come on, bro. Hey, Linda, I just, you know, we've been communicating back and forth via email. I haven't checked it since I last responded to you, but I did respond to your emails.
Glad that you do. What's your name?
What the hell do I tell you? Have to tell you my name for?
First Amendment, right?
Dude, you're working right now. You don't have that right as I do. Don't you get it?
You're right. You're right.
Right, I'm right, huh? Aren't I right?
Bro, what is wrong with you, man? Look at this guy. Look at, bro. What is wrong with people, man? No, it's like you would think this is not real life. You would think like this is this is why you got to have a camera, because it's almost like it's not real, but it is real. Like, bro, look. What?
No, I'm just recording, doing my First Amendment activity. Okay. And this guy came out, got all up in my face, acting crazy. Said I couldn't record. I went inside the post office. I purchased a stamp, so I'm officially there on business. And I'm just practicing my First Amendment rights. Okay. What's your name and badge number?
Officer Inspector 1302.
1302. And you are Miss 1250? Thank you, guys.
I don't care if you record.
Right.
Can you set it down?
No. I can't. No, I can't do that.
Because it could be used as a weapon.
No, it's not.
This, y'all hear this idiot? He say, what? A camera can be used as a weapon, what? To shoot at 60 frames per second and catch your corruption? No way he just tried to stop the First Amendment after he told him he is exercising his First Amendment right. He telling him to put the camera down because it can be used as a weapon. How scary are you as a law enforcement with a gun, a taser, handcuffs, and you got a backup gun with taser, a gun, taser, and more cuffs? What are you talking about? A camera can be used as a weapon, bro. What,
dude? I got two. I got
to pat you down
hey,
for my safety.
you're being live streamed, so don't act up.
That's fine.
Hold up, y'all.
Look it. I got
Hold up, y'all. We having technical difficulties again with this. I don't know why my browser always freezing. All right, y'all. What I might have to do is restart my browser again. Y'all know we have this issue sometimes with, I don't know if it's StreamYard or my computer or what, but I don't know. You would think you get a MacBook and you think it's supposed to be the best computer. Okay, like I said, we right back at it. Now I just got to pull up the video again, and we back at it. So anytime y'all see it like freeze up like that, just know I'll be right back. Just got to do a few things to get everything set up the right way. And yeah, let's see. We were right here. We were about right here where they just pulled up.
record. I went inside the post office. I purchased a stamp, so I'm officially there on business.
Just to let y'all know, that shrug that he just did was to shrug off any type of sense that he was trying to have. That's the tyrant move. How can I explain this? He didn't like that SJV was controlling this situation right here. So he had to find some type of way to gain control over the situation. And this idiot tells him he needs to put his camera down because it can be used as a weapon.
Business.
Foolish.
And I'm just practicing my First Amendment rights.
Okay.
Foolish,
Name and
man.
badge number?
Foolish.
Officer Inspector 1302.
1302. And you are Miss 1250? Thank you guys.
I don't care if you record. Can
Right.
Can you set it down?
No. I can't. No, I can't do that.
Because it could be used as a weapon.
No, it's not, dude. I got two. I
just
got
need to pat you down
Hey,
for my safety.
you're being live streamed, so don't act up.
That's fine.
We're look it. I got
Can you put it down?
What?
I don't know. You can snap
wait,
that
is
against
this-
my partner said.
What? I don't know. You can spell it against my partner said. So.
Am I being detained? Being detained?
At this point, yes.
I'm being detained. So they're illegally detaining me.
Why do they do those weird weird neck movements? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, I think that's them getting ready to come out their body. And it's just weird to me when people like, what are you doing?
For
They shaking the tension off, but they're the ones that's coming with the tension.
for my First Amendment
No, for
constitutional.
our investigation, we're trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
It doesn't matter what it is.
Doesn't matter what it is.
So what are you detaining me for?
We don't know exactly what happened in there.
What do you mean you don't know what
Hold up, what did he say?
detained?
At this point, yes.
I'm being detained. So they're illegally detaining me for my First Amendment
No, for our
constitutional.
investigation, we're trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
It doesn't matter what it is.
It doesn't matter what it is. At this point, go ahead and get a supervisor, because I can tell you're going to violate my rights, or you're going to attempt to violate my rights. So go ahead and get a supervisor at that point. After that statement, everything changes after you hear a statement like that, because now you know that he's not operating based on the law, or, he's not going to be reasonable. He's not going to be logical. You already, once you hear a response like that or a statement like that, you know that he is on straight BS. That's it. He's there on straight BS. I wouldn't even want to engage with him no more. I need to talk to the supervisor. And if his supervisor is on this same type of time, I need a lieutenant or somebody else. Because, man.
Doesn't matter what it is.
So what do you
It doesn't matter what it is. How corrupt of a statement?
detain me for?
We don't know exactly what happened in there.
What do you mean you don't know what happened in there? I got everything recorded
We
in
got
here.
a call in the post office that
You gotta
there's
call
a
from the post office
disturbance
for
and all
a
that, so we haven't talked to them.
Dude, I didn't tell nobody
So in the
nothing. If anybody
meantime,
created a
we're gonna
disturbance,
go
he
talk
came
to
out.
them. We're
He's
gonna go talk
talk
to
to him here now. He
We're
came out
gonna
disturbing.
talk to them. We're talking to you
We'll go talk
first.
to them, dude. I'm not
All
doing
right.
anything illegal. I'm not putting anything down. I'm not doing anything illegal.
Oh. That's crazy. Oh, so wow. So San Joaquin says it's not, it's not good to be out there by yourself, in general. That's crazy, because all my words just me going up there. Let me see if I can. We're gonna check out part 2, y'all. Give me a second. I got part 2 coming up. All right, y'all. So we back at it with SJVT channel, San Joaquin Valley Transparency. We're watching part 2 of this put your camera down post office visit from first of all, you had a couple postal employees came out one was, you know, a tyrant and just wanted to be a Kevin, you know, and the other one was kind of, you know, not as bad. He was willing to like talk and have a conversation, but they still ultimately called the police. The police get there and they are already on some straight BS. I already knew it from his little shoulder shrug that he did. I already knew he wasn't trying to do any real police work. He was just there to uphold some feelings. Um, and then that played out when he finished off the video saying, it doesn't matter why you're being detained. I don't know where did he thought that he could make a statement like that and it just be okay. But they just say anything, they just blurt anything out, and it's amazing how they operate. But let's go ahead and get into this second part of this video.
For some reason, my last video, part 2 of the United States Postal Service, was taken down. For some reason, I guess they said that I was doing some bullying. I don't know why, but I'm gonna edit some parts out that I think that they probably didn't like or whatnot, and I'm gonna repost it. But anyways, real quick, I want to play you guys of the day I met High Desert Community Watch and our first conversation together. So here it is. You guys enjoy it.
How you doing, kid?
Good.
We finally meet face to face.
Yeah.
Are you afraid of me?
No.
That's
I
good.
agree.
What's your name?
But he the OG, so
San Joaquin Valley
I'm telling you.
Transparency.
That's a big name. You got a nickname or something?
Yeah, man. Like I said, when you actually in it and you like you doing this, you get so caught off guard by the stuff that you experience out there just by having a camera is like, even though you watch the videos and you know you see what's going on, when you actually out there and this, you like, man, it can still catch you off guard sometimes, man. Like, cause it's plenty of times that, man, I should just caught. I look back at some of my videos and I'm like, man, I should have just asked for a sergeant like before anything. And then when the sergeant got there, if the sergeant was on some BS, I should have asked for a lieutenant or something. Like, I didn't even know the chain of commands or the hierarchy when it came to law enforcement and their rankings. I had to learn that.
What do your friends call you?
San Joaquin.
That makes sense. What are you, a Yankee fan?
Yeah.
So you must be pretty upset after the Yankees lost.
Bill Mazeroski. I hate him.
Right.
He made Mickey Mantle cry. The paper said that the Mick was crying.
Mickey
Right,
Mantle,
man.
is that what you're upset about?
You definitely got to
Mickey Mantle
learn.
makes $100,000 a year. How much does your father make?
I don't know.
You don't know.
They will cause you to they push you. They want you to take it there. They want you to. They hate the camera because they hate seeing themselves. You only hate the camera if you hate seeing yourself. Yeah, somewhat. I agree with you, Mitch. Sometimes you got to let that, you got to let that other side out. Being humble and meek all the time, people get that twisted. So I know exactly what you mean, Mitch. Let's go ahead and get started. On that, I appreciate, yeah, Cooper. It ain't no joke out there for real.
See if your father can't pay the rent. Go with Mickey Mantle. See what he tells you. Mickey Mantle don't care about you, so why should you care about him? Nobody cares.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Going out and doing these audits, does it ever get old for you? Do you ever get tired of it? Does the rush ever die?
When you get older, you'll understand.
From that day on, I never felt the same way about the Yankees again.
Yeah, there you have it.
Sometimes,
that was actually a Bronx Tale
you know about the
clip in the
audible.
movie when they're talking about the Yankees.
So if you
I
try to
thought
do
it was
that all the
appropriate to
time,
put that since my last video, I kind of bashed on the Yankees a little bit. I kind of, like I said, I stopped watching sports. But anyways, I had to
It
put
will.
that in there,
It's
man. I
coming
thought
up.
it was cool. But anyways, here's part 2, guys. Hope you enjoy it.
Look how they pulled up.
No, I'm just recording.
I don't know. I don't. How many people can tell? Just how many people can tell what kind of cop you're gonna be dealing with just by the pull up? I can tell just by the pull up, just by how they pull up. I can tell what time they finna be on. And I don't know what it is about this pull up, but I can tell he was about to be on some BS. I could just tell.
Doing my
I didn't even catch that the first time, but
First
I did.
Amendment
catch it.
activity.
It's weird. Watch this weird shrug or movement that he does when David is explaining the situation to him.
And this guy came out and got all up in my face acting crazy. He said I couldn't record. I went inside the mail, the post office, and purchased a stamp, so I'm officially there on business. And I'm just practicing my First Amendment rights.
Okay.
What's your name and badge number?
Officer Inspector 1302.
1302. And you are Miss 1250? Thank you guys.
I don't care if you record.
Right.
Can you set it down?
No, I can't do that.
Because it could be used as a weapon.
No, it's not, dude. I got two.
I just need to pat you down for my sake.
How much of a bro? Imagine him trying to press somebody without his gun and badge. Imagine that guy right there trying to press you without a gun and badge. Come on now. Who's taking him serious? Who's taking him? Get out of here, man. And he know that.
You're being live streamed, so don't act up.
That's fine.
Look it, I got
Could you put it down?
what?
I don't know. You can.
Oh wait, is this am I being detained?
At this point, yes.
I'm being detained.
Yes.
So they're illegally detaining me for
we
my
need
First Amendment
For
constitutional.
our investigation, we're trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
Doesn't matter what it is.
So what are you detaining me for?
Can't
We
believe
don't know exactly what happened in there.
What do you mean you don't know what happened in there? I got everything recorded in here.
Call in the post office.
You got a call from the post office for a piece of
We haven't talked to them.
Dude, I didn't tell nobody nothing. If anybody created a disturbance, he came out. He's talking to him here now. He came out and disturbed me. Well, go talk to them, dude. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm not putting anything down. I'm not doing anything illegal. If you guys detain me, it's unlawfully because you guys cannot articulate. You guys don't have RAS on me. So you guys can't articulate a reasonable suspicion that I committed a crime. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
Right.
Until we get their statement.
Go talk to them. I've done nothing wrong, man.
Okay, well, until we talk to them, we don't
You're
know.
being live streamed. You're being seen by quite a few people.
It's not the first time.
I know, man.
So yeah, so according to that cop logic, then this would be valid as well. Get out of here, man. Cooper said, "Can you cut off your fit? Can you cut off your fist? Your hands can be used as a weapon." And you know that's a slippery slope because then it's gonna be your legs and pretty much everything. Can you just not have any limbs and just, bro? Get out of here, man. Can't believe that guy.
But you see the problem with today is
And look at him. He's about to stand on everything that his tyrannical partner was standing on, which makes him just as bad as his tyrannical partner.
all this terrorism and everything. Look, man, I don't have nothing on me. I have no weapons. I have no ill intent. I'm not going to use. No, you can't search me, dude. I won't let you. If you want to search me, if you want to search me, you can go ahead. But I'm not going to let you.
That's what I'm asking you.
I'm not going to let you. No. If you do it, you're violating my rights, man. At this point, I invoke my First Amendment, Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment rights. Dude, this is my first rodeo, bro. Just like you. Okay,
You're not the first guy.
I'm protected. I'm protected by this.
In our faces, though.
I know I'm protected by this, dude. And let me ask you this: Did you sign an oath to protect my rights? Did you? Did you sign an oath to protect my rights, man? All right then.
Do you have anything for us?
I don't have anything for you guys. Miss 1250. Thank you guys.
I don't care if you record.
Right.
Can you set it down?
No. I can't. No, I can't do that.
Because it could be used as a weapon.
No, it's not, dude. I got two.
I just need to pat you down for my
Hey,
safety.
you're being live streamed, so don't act up.
That's fine.
Look it. I got.
You put it down.
What?
I don't know. You can snap that against my partner.
Now he's trying to add on to be a. I don't know. You could do this to my partner, bro. Y'all both got guns. If he hit you with a camera, you can shoot him, and y'all probably would. Even though you can use a less deadly force, like matter of fact, y'all got tasers, y'all got pepper spray, tasers, and firearms. Between the both of y'all strapped up to the T, and y'all talking about him assaulting this guy with a camera. How weak are you, bro? You know how, bro? How could you even let somebody hit you with a camera? Like you ain't got your reflex is not good enough to get out the way, bro. You see the camera in the sand. If somebody was attempting to hit you with a camera, you can't even get a good solid hit with a camera because you can't even hold it. Like, bro, for them to even have to use a camera as a weapon, they're not going to hit you like that when they're holding a camera like that. So they're gonna have to put it in one hand and grab it and try to knock you. Bro, that's the worst weapon to ever try to use to assault somebody is a camera. That's like a literal assault with a camera. Get out of here, bro. It's no way that he could assault your partner with a camera before y'all pepper spray him, tase him, take him down, break his neck, shoot him. Bro, I can't believe these clowns, man. These are clowns.
Am I being detained?
At this point, yes.
I'm being detained. So they're illegally detaining me for my First Amendment constitutional.
No, for our investigation. We're trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
It doesn't matter what it is.
So what are you detaining me for?
We don't know exactly what happened in there.
What do you mean you don't know what happened in there? I got everything
Yeah,
recorded
we
in
just
here.
got
Call
lane.
the post office that there's a disturbance and all that, so we haven't talked to them.
Dude, I didn't tell nobody
So in
nothing.
the
If anybody
meantime,
created a
we're gonna
disturbance,
go
he
talk
came
to
out.
them. We're gonna
You
go
talk to him here now. He
We're
came out
gonna
disturbing.
talk to them. We're talking to you
We'll go talk
first.
to them, dude. I'm not doing
All right.
anything illegal. I'm not putting anything down. I'm not doing anything illegal. If you guys detain me, it's unlawfully because you guys cannot articulate. You guys don't have RAS on me. So you guys can't articulate a reasonable suspicion that I committed a crime. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
We can articulate. It depends on what they say. So
Well,
what they
we'll talk to them.
they tell us. So
We'll talk to them.
if they
I've done nothing wrong, man.
And until we talk to them, we don't.
You're being live streamed. You're being seen by quite a few
that's
people.
fine. It's not the first time.
I know, man. But you see, the problem with today is all this terrorism and everything. Look, man, I don't have nothing on me. I have no
I don't know
weapons. I
that.
have no ill intent.
You mind
I'm not
if I
going to
search
use.
you?
No, you can't search me, dude. I won't let you. If you
I'm
want to search me,
asking you. I'm
if
asking
you want to search me, you can go ahead. But I'm not going to let
That's
you.
what I'm asking you.
I'm not going to let you. No. If you do it, you're violating my rights, man. At this point, I invoke my First Amendment, Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment rights. Dude, this isn't my first rodeo, bro. Just like you.
It's not mine.
Okay, I'm
You're not the first guy on
I'm
the
protected.
street
I'm
with
protected
the
by this.
camera in our faces. So
I know I'm protected by this, dude. And let me ask you this: Did you sign?
So now that he's saying that he's not the only person that, for one, he didn't put cameras in your face. Y'all both walked up to him for one. And if you're familiar with this, now that I know, now that you said that, you are directly saying that you are directly trying to chill his First Amendment right. And also y'all are just harassing him and bothering him by saying, oh, can I search you and this and that. because they feel like they're being attacked when we put them on camera. They feel like that's a real attack. Bro, it's crazy.
Did you sign an oath to protect my rights?
What's up, Jim?
Did you? Did you sign an oath to protect my rights, man?
Yeah.
All right then.
All right. Do you have anything for us?
I don't have anything for you guys.
You're free to go.
Thank you. Thank you.
He was always free to go. He was never detained. He's free to go, free to stay, free to continue conducting his business before you said anything, because he didn't commit a crime. He's minding his business.
You guys have a great day, man. All right.
I didn't. San Joaquin Valley Transparency, David is a very nice person, man. He treated them with respect, even when they disrespected him. Like, y'all, you know, you may think that I would say I'm a decent person. I'm not gonna be disrespectful. I'm a respectful person. I'm gonna say that. I'm a respectful person. But once somebody disrespects me, I'm not being respectful with them after that. San Joaquin Valley Transparency, David was able to do that. Like, I got to get to that point, because that, it's no way. I wouldn't have said, bro, going on about your business is what I would have told him. Going on about your business, leave me alone. He a nice dude.
What's up, brother? See that? Hey, know your rights, my friend. Learn them. I'm buying myself, folks. I'm buying myself.
Wow. What's up, Anthony? Tyo Brown. Cooper, can I give him the tour? I don't know. I have to start trying to I haven't really reached out to him like on a personal level. But I will later and see if he wants to, see if he'll jump on a stream with me. But I don't think it'll happen like right now, but in the future he'll probably do it. If he has the time. So all right, we're gonna get into another one. All right, y'all. So, all right, we're back again with SJVT channel, San Joaquin Valley Transparency, and we're checking out one of his videos. This is actually a pretty old video. Well, not that old, but 3 years ago, and it's titled, "Can I See Your ID? This is how you control the situation." So let's go ahead and get that started.
How you doing?
Hi, did you need help with anything?
I'm just trying to get some information for the public.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, but you guys you actually can't film in here. We have victims in here.
But we're not filming them.
Yeah, we actually have a sign outside that requests no filming because of the sensitive nature of the work.
Is that policy or law, ma'am?
It's policy, but it's also because of the sensitive nature. It's also very uncomfortable for our victims to have cameras in here, given the nature of the work that they do.
We're not recording it. We could, because it's a public lobby, but we're not. Out of respect.
Okay.
But you're actually in my way to get some information.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to ask you again, once you're done getting this information, to please leave, because we do have very sensitive victims that we can't hear.
Well, ma'am, you can ask me. That doesn't mean I necessarily have to.
Okay.
I mean, I'll do my best.
Yeah, we're not here to film these people. We haven't even captured them.
Okay.
So
Look at this poster they got behind them. Kindness is strong, bro.
open to the public, this
It is.
lobby, our intentions are not nefarious. It's not ill intent. We're here
to have official business that we have, which is documenting us coming in here,
Okay.
which we have a freely right to do to
When you say
record.
official business, is there an agency that you
Here you go,
represent or
official
anything?
business.
Right, my official business, I'm picking
Oh.
up documentation. to
No,
record.
okay, no, that's fine. I just didn't know if you meant you represented like an agency or something.
So what we're doing, what you have, it's a policy. It's perfectly legal. You can do it if you feel you need to call the police, because we're not going to leave it at your allotted time that you asked us to when we're done to please leave. We're not going to do that. We're not going to take your advice, although thank you for telling us that. And if you choose to call the police because we're not leaving, feel free. They're going to come and they're going to tell you what we're doing is perfectly legal. So like I said, we're not here
I wonder where they actually are. What building this is.
to impede business. We're not going to be.
Does anybody know what building they're in right now?
We're not going to be here blocking anything. And
Okay. Are you planning to stay in the lobby for a while?
is there food being served?
No.
Okay, then we're probably going to leave.
Okay. All right.
All right, what's your name?
What was your name, ma'am?
My name is Casey.
Casey.
All right, Casey.
And what is your position here?
Thanks
I
for
work
being.
here in the VSU.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks.
Victoria.
Have a good
Victoria,
day.
sorry.
Well, Casey split pretty quick.
Who you with?
I mean,
Who are you with?
who are you with? Who are you?
I'm with the district attorney's office.
So honestly, that lady, you know, she didn't really do. That's somebody who I believe they really just think they're doing their job. She, you know, she didn't press the situation. She kind of, you know, made suggestions, but ultimately she went on about her business. So it's either she called somebody else to handle it, but I think that, I don't think she was that tyrannical. Still, maybe a little bit, but not that tyrannical. I believe she feels like maybe she was just, trying to protect their safety or privacy or whatever. And she didn't know the law. So I think she actually got educated.
I'm Sean Webby. Nice to meet
No,
you.
thank you.
Okay. Who are you with?
Who are you with?
I already said. Thanks.
But I mean, I'm a private citizen.
Okay.
Okay.
What are you filming?
Whatever I want in public.
For what?
For whatever I want.
Okay.
Is that weird?
What do you want?
Is freedom in America weird to you?
Absolutely not. I love freedom.
Thank you.
Love it.
That's what I'm doing.
All right on.
Freedom in America.
Yeah. So Cooper, I am gonna get I'm gonna do a review of GGA's channel as well in the future, and I believe I probably could get him on as well. He does pop in on my live streams every now and then, maybe for like a few minutes, or he definitely shows that he's been there and he watches for a little while. A lot of times he's early though, so sometimes people don't get to get to engage with him because he gets on early, kind of says what's up, and then moves on. But yeah, so I'm definitely gonna be doing checking out his channel as well.
God bless America.
That's right, bro. Can you say God bless me too? Can you tell
That's
me?
what you like.
Well, God bless you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the sentiment very much. Have a great day.
I really do mean it.
I mean it.
We're
too.
here to educate. I'm here to educate myself, and hopefully I can educate someone else as well.
Right on.
We're in public, just recording.
Right on.
No big deal, right?
No big deal to me.
That's right, man.
Okay. Have a nice day.
We can't be trying to change laws over feelings in America, right?
I was a
Somebody's-
journalist.
because it's
I was a
weird.
journalist for 25 years. I believe in freedom of speech. I do.
Awesome.
All right.
You do have that look, man.
Good stuff. Thank you. He was pretty.
I would not trust him.
He was.
around my,
How to say it? He was aggressive, passive aggressive.
Right.
or my little sister or brother.
You're a part of it now. You are a part of it now. Yes, you are.
Absolutely not.
America's
I'm
watching
just
you.
telling you, the rules say no.
Good morning.
So
I'm
if-
here to tell you no.
Okay,
because
so
you know what the rules.
So
say.
what's on the
You
line?
decided that
What's on
you
the
don't
line
want
for
to-
you? Your pension, your money. If you see that a rule is unconstitutional, you're going to enforce it because you're afraid to lose your pension. You're
There's
afraid.
nothing unconstitutional about that rule.
It absolutely is. It absolutely is.
Then you
It
know
absolutely
what?
is.
Then make sure that you take this as far forward as you possibly can.
The way that things are being operated, that's the perfect recipe for corruption. Think about that.
So fix it.
We are. That's why we're here.
Okay.
And that's why we're here.
Right on. I'm totally okay with that. Do what you got to do.
If you went home and you read tonight and you realized that the rule here that was the policy that's being here was unconstitutional, what would you do about it?
I am not in the position to determine constitutionality or unconstitutionality.
Because your pension is on the line, sir.
has nothing to do
Because
with
your
my
pension is
pension
on the
or my
line,
paycheck.
sir.
I am not the one that determines constitutionality.
But you're willing to enforce
Lawmakers
policy.
and judges determine constitutionality. I follow the law. The law is what it is. The rules are what they are.
Can you state that law for us?
Yeah.
The one that.
Yeah, since you know it all.
You know what? It's
See, that's the thing. That's it. The law is the law, but y'all don't follow the law. That's the thing. Y'all the ones who break the law.
give me a minute.
Damn.
How you doing? Look at that smile. That's a nice smile. You guys ever heard of San Joaquin Valley Transparency?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what's up. Say hello. Okay, subscribe to San Joaquin. Come on.
I can't do that.
Hello.
Hello.
All right,
Have a great day.
Have a wonderful day, you too.
Get ready, guys.
I don't want to be filmed.
Excuse me, sir.
I don't want to be filmed. You don't have my permission.
Why would you come
Turn
to
those
the
cameras.
You come up, you open the door, talk direct. If you don't want to be filmed, bro, you are behind a door that looks to be like a restricted area, like you need a key to probably get back there. They weren't back there, but you decide to come up all the way to the door, open the door just to say that you don't want to be on film. How does your brain work? What type of thinking or what type of thought process would get you to? I just don't get the thought process. What is it even a thought process, or like what are you at this point? You just going off of, I don't even know. I just don't understand that. You go all the way out the way to not be on camera. What?
Have a great day.
Have a wonderful day, you too.
Get ready, guys.
Look, bro, if you didn't want to be on camera, don't be on camera. Don't come up to the camera.
Don't want to be filmed.
Excuse me, sir.
I don't want to be filmed. You don't have my permission.
Why would you come
Turn
to the
those cameras off.
Wait. Why would
I
you
want
come
to
to the
ask you a
camera?
question, but I don't want to be filmed.
Why would you come to the camera?
I'm a citizen. I pay my taxes in the city. Turn that thing off.
No, sir.
I don't want my picture
Don't
taken.
touch my camera, dude.
Touch him, dude.
I just want to know, what are you guys doing here? I'm just a resident, and I want to know, what are you doing here?
But who are you that we should answer to?
I pay taxes in the city. I'm a resident of this city.
So are we.
This is odd. Oh, so are you? What street
It's
do you live
called
on?
Freedom.
No, where do you live?
Freedom Street.
Don't touch me, man.
I'm not touching
You
anybody.
You did.
You're stretching the truth there,
I'm not
buddy.
stretching. I got the video online,
Oh,
man.
good, great. Where you guys live?
Where do you live?
I live up on Valerie Avenue, right up the street
You
here.
got ID.
You got ID?
No, you got ID?
You got
I told
ID?
you where I live. Tell me where you live.
I'm the
your
guy
ID.
asking the question.
No, I just asked you a question. I told you where I live. Where do you live?
I don't answer questions.
Oh, then I don't answer me.
Then why are you asking them?
Why you asking?
You guys, what are you hiding? You're acting suspicious. That's why I'm
You're acting
asking.
paranoid, sir.
I am paranoid when I see this kind of suspicion. Nowadays, this
Look
is
at.
odd.
You want to see some real suspicion? Look at. There's cameras everywhere.
I don't care about that. I wondered who you
Why?
guys
You're
are.
selective. You only care about what? What do you care? You don't care about.
You're walking around.
So you
the
care.
I think secretly people just want to they actually want to be on camera. The people who come up to the camera and say, I don't want to be on camera, this and that, I think he actually wanted to be on camera. Because look what he did. He made himself a focus in this video. He made himself a focus in this video. Nobody knew who this guy was. Nobody was looking at this guy and trying to figure out who he was or cared about anything about this guy until he came up to the camera and said, don't record me. Like, bro, go on about your business and you won't be, nobody will even know that you was in the video. Like, bro.
Cameras, and you won't tell me where you live. You won't tell me where you live. I told you where I live.
And I'll tell you where I
I
live.
told you Valerie Avenue.
Give me your address.
Give me your address.
Tell all
Tell
my
me the
viewers-
street you live
Tell all
on.
my viewers
We'll
your
exchange. We'll exchange ideas here.
What street do you live on? I told you Valerie Avenue.
Freedom Street.
Yeah, you're playing with
I like
America.
Yeah, right.
You don't like freedom,
You
sir?
guys are in here looking for trouble. I can see that.
You don't like freedom,
You're
sir?
trying to egg somebody into trouble.
Sir, you don't like freedom?
How are they? What do you mean? You either gonna the camera is just gonna show. It's just gonna show who you are. If you are a friendly, nice person, the camera is gonna show that. If you are tyrannical, upset, or whatever opposite of a nice person, the camera is gonna show it. I can't believe this man made himself a spectacle, and now he's upset, thinking they're now he's gonna be like, he's gonna tell people, these guys, you know, they came up here causing problems, harassing me, man, put the camera all in my face. I can imagine the BS story he gonna tell after this, man.
Is there security in this building? I don't want to be filmed.
No way was this guy way over here before he came all the way up to the door and then opened the door and said, "Don't film me." And his business was way over here. So he went all the way out his way to become a star on the camera. And now he has a camera crew following him because he made himself a main attraction of the video. Like, I don't know, man. People are crazy. Like, he caused all this on himself, and now he's saying, "Don't," like, bro.
You have no reason to film me without my permission.
Sir, you came up to the camera and spoke to it.
I'm telling you, the first thing I told you was I didn't want to be filmed when I walked up to you.
But when you did that,
What
what
are you guys doing here?
did
You
you
don't even
come?
live here.
Did
You
you
won't tell me your
What's up,
address.
bro? Listen to your logic, sir.
No, listen to your logic.
Listen to
I
your-
told you where I live. You wouldn't tell me where you live.
Why are you so mean? Why didn't you just come up
I'm
and
not
say,
being mean. I'm
yeah,
asking you a question.
came
You
up
guys are
aggressive.
you guys
came
are
up
not answering my
aggressive.
question.
So if I come up to you and I said
You guys
keep
are
your
looking for trouble.
if I said keep your if I
You guys are looking for trouble.
No, you're just an angry guy, man.
if I told you to keep your eyes to yourself, would you do it?
Dang, that's tough. That's tough.
Oh, he already knows.
Yep.
How you doing today, Sarge?
Great, how are you?
They called you in here?
Thank you for educating.
Did they call you in here for us?
They have multiple officers coming in.
Oh, cool.
Multiple.
Yeah,
Oh, nice. Are you gonna educate them when they come?
I think they're pretty well educated. I don't think
Oh,
I need to
okay.
do anything, do I?
Oh no. I mean,
guys good?
actually, yeah. When the citizens ask you to do something, you do have a job to do. That's right.
What'd you ask me to do?
I'll just educate your fellow. Actually, some of the people were here were
Educate
acting
who? Who are you
kinda
asking me to
paranoid.
educate?
There was a gentleman that came up to me and grabbed my monopod. And then
Just a regular citizen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you might want to educate that guy. That'd be great.
Where's he at?
Oh, I thought he was just gonna try to shrug that off. Like, okay, so what?
I went into the back.
He's in the back.
Okay.
Pretty
All right, sounds
paranoid.
good.
What? So he is gonna try to, like, so what? He just grabbed your equipment. So, but if this guy even goes up to him and says, he can lie and say that one of the First Amendment auditors here, he that random citizen can lie and go make a report saying that this guy actually assaulted him or pushed him or something like that, and this cop would jump on trying to get one of these auditors and throw him in handcuffs. He would not look for the investigation. He would not look. He would not do an investigation. He would not try to see the evidence. He would just lock them up straight off the word of a random citizen, just because just because they don't like First Amendment auditors or people exercising their rights, I should say.
Yeah.
Anything I can help you guys with?
No, we're good.
Excellent. You guys have a great day.
Awesome. Name and badge number. That'd be great.
McAllister. 352.
McAllister, like the Home Alone kid.
Yep.
All right, nice. This guy right here likes
Where did they
freedom.
walk?
I could tell by his smile. Have a good day,
What
man.
report they put?
How you guys doing today? All right.
How's it going?
Not too bad.
Do you mind if we step outside and talk?
Can I have your name and badge number?
Sure. Philbrook.
Philbrook.
Steve. 367.
367.
Yep.
Can I have yours, sir?
Miss Officer, your way.
Now that's the way to do things. Our way.
Miss Officer, your way. 362.
Your way, 362.
Yep.
Cool. Badge number 281.
You mind if we go outside just because people are doing work in here so we don't bother them?
Well, we're not
Actually, we were the ones that were doing work,
bothering
and we were the
anybody.
ones that were being bothered.
Okay.
So, I mean, actually, it'd be great if you could educate the guy that tried to put his hands on him and actually touch his camera.
Put the hands on who?
Yeah, on.
We were back there filming pictures in the, there's a door there for the lobby of the administration office. And we're not going into secure areas.
Maybe Linda, I can. If that's something that y'all want to do, I can cover it.
How you doing?
Hello.
How you doing?
How are you guys?
Not too bad. Name badge number, if you don't mind.
Oh, badge number? Right there.
271. Can you pronounce your
I
last name
don't-
for me?
It's something definitely off about this guy. I don't know what it is, but it's something definitely off. I don't know if y'all can see it, but yeah. I don't know how to explain it, but something off, like something off with him.
Can you?
Herb, like marijuana? Herb? Are you an herbist? Are you an herbist?
I'll give you an A for effort.
All right.
Do you guys have some ID on you?
No, thank you.
He says, I don't want to be filmed. And I wasn't even filming it. Sure. I was filming it.
Actually, let me see your ID.
I'm going to see your ID first.
Can I see your ID? Where you live? Then why would you need to see mine where I live?
Because apparently you guys are generating a call for service and
Hmm.
acting suspiciously.
Sure. We know our
Why do you guys feel
I'm not
like
looking for
filming here today?
Sometimes we feel we need to flex our First Amendment right, because sometimes places like this, we spend tax dollars for these places to operate, right? So without us, there is no you.
Oh, so you
So
guys
when we
live
have
in
to
St.
come in here, when we have to ask questions for the public, general questions and stuff like that. Sometimes people think, oh, they're causing a disturbance, right? Because sometimes we have to have questions like, where's our tax dollars? And that's when the managers go running in the back and they say these guys are causing a disturbance because they don't want to answer up.
So you guys are,
So
are
I'm not-
citizens here.
So in other
Simi
words,
Valley.
I'm not as stupid as I look.
Okay, so
And
you guys-
sometimes our viewers are smarter than we are.
So you
Yeah.
live here in Simi Valley?
If you don't,
That would be a personal question, sir. But like I said, if you tell me where you live,
I was just wondering because you were saying your tax dollars. I was wondering if you're a citizen that you're paying
so
for the tax.
okay, so let me ask you this: do you have to pay a tax here in order to be free in Simi Valley? Do you have to buy a candy bar and pay tax there?
I don't understand the question.
So he's asking. So okay, so you're saying
he was mentioning that.
It's pretty simple.
okay. So he basically asked me what we're doing. Just come
Do
around,
you have to
film me,
spend
and ask
money?
questions.
I was just about the candy bar
Free in that
question. I know it's
Okay, so he is asking me. He wants to know where I live. That's a personal question. So I don't.
okay. So you don't want to answer that,
Yeah.
but what's about the candy bar? I
So
still don't
he's
get
asking
that.
me, do I pay taxes here? Am I a resident here? And I'm so what constitutes freedom to be here in America?
He's not telling the truth.
All
Lie
right,
back up.
sir, I don't need to tell the truth. The
Telling
camera
the
tells the
truth.
truth. People lie, but the camera don't, sir. Have a good day. So, do I have to go buy a candy bar and pay tax in order to be free in Simi Valley?
No, of course
Thank you.
What?
You see that? You hear that?
Was
That's why he's a sergeant.
I didn't understand the freedom.
You guys ready?
Okay.
We're good.
You're right.
Dude, you're actually
didn't
pretty
get
cool,
it.
Sergeant.
You're welcome.
Johnson, what's your badge number?
You
sir?
didn't understand the question.
43. I have to look on it.
Hey, man.
Forget.
Thank you, bro.
right,
Hey,
gentlemen.
that right there,
I know
professionalism.
There was something
Yes.
about him.
Yes,
I
sir.
knew something was
Do you
off.
guys like these types of videos where I make compilations of my old work? If you do, go subscribe to my Best of SJVT channel. I'm going to leave the link in the description in the comments.
All right, y'all. Let's. Okay. All right, we got another one lined up. Give me a second.
So, like I said, I understand you all have the right.
All right, y'all. So hold on, let's see what's going on in the chat real quick before I start this. I don't know, Cooper, but they love those shades, man. They like to hide their eyes for a certain reason, and I believe it's to hide that evilness that radiates through them. But because you definitely can see the tyrant in their eyes, but they cover that, and then but they don't want you to cover your eyes. They want to be able to see your eyes, but they don't want you to see their eyes. You know how that goes. It makes it look tough. Yeah, man. People. But I always thought that somebody who always covers their eyes, some people actually have a sensitivity to the sun, but most people are they use sunglasses to hide or to hide their eyes, not necessarily to block it from the sunlight. But let's go ahead and get started. All right, y'all. So we back at it with San Joaquin Valley Transparency. We're doing an all-day marathon with his channel, and right now we looking at this video titled "Full Video Amazing Effort to Save a Dog." Let's see how this goes.
So, like I said, I understand you all have the right to be here. But again, I think you understand that people can have a different response.
They just don't know. They don't know yet.
They don't know, and even if they did know, I think that there's still different comfort levels that people can have with being on camera.
I think the what probably should happen in the future is not take the people's rights away to record in public, but to start implementing these things like in the application process, in the orientation when, for instance, public officials get hired, or for instance, a private entity like this signs a contract with the government, it opens it for the public. And so maybe some kind of meeting could happen where everybody is educated on that now. Like, whoa, now our business is not just private, it's open to the public now. So these are the changes that are going to happen.
Right.
And maybe those types of things could be implemented in the future, as well as police dispatch, where there's a guy with the camera, send 4 police officers. You know what I mean?
Sure. I think
So-
there's a tremendous gap in public awareness about the right to film.
Right. San Joaquin Valley Transparency. I'm here with News Now California, Tulare County Cop Watch. So we were doing a video earlier, and the cops had arrested a couple homeless people and took their belongings out there. And well, there was a homeless lady that was talking to Phil, and she told us that her dog was taken by the cops like 3 different times. And she said that they gave her a paper saying that if she doesn't go get her dog and pay $75, that they're going to put her up for adoption or euthanize it. And so Phil said, oh, hell no, I'll pay the $75. So that's what we're doing. Yes. All dogs must chase the cat. Shout out to Too Short. Good morning, man. Excuse me, I have a question, man. Where's the office where we go get the dogs out?
This is our adoption building right here.
Adoption building?
Yeah, we open about 10 minutes or 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay, cool. Thanks, man. What do you do here?
I work with our PAWS program.
PAWS program?
Yeah, helps low-income families.
Oh, sweet. So there was a homeless woman who
Dog, that would be over here in this building.
That's where we need to go.
Yes.
We're gonna help a homeless woman get her dog back today.
Okay, that's awesome.
Thank you.
Hang out for 5 more minutes, so they probably don't have everybody at the desk yet. When, at 9, this will be able to open by
Hello.
itself. Okay. Okay.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you.
Incoming animals. This place is really nice, huh? For like an area to deal with animals and stuff.
Teaching a child not to step on a caterpillar is as valuable to the child as it is to the caterpillar. Bradley Miller, The Greatness.
Don't step on a caterpillar. I'm hoping that they're using that as a metaphor. I'm just gonna assume they're using that as a metaphor, but that's not no grand statement. The one thing that makes me laugh is like fake deep quotes that people think are really like a deep quote, a deep meaningful quote. When, bro, that's get out of here, man.
Hello. Well, the guy just helped us. He showed us where we need to go. This homeless woman's dog was taken away, and so we're gonna help pay for it so she can get it back. So I guess
That's true.
so
I'm not going to say that's not true, but come on now.
just myself. I just make videos and post them on YouTube. Stuff like this. Yes, absolutely. Thanks, Nina.
Very nice.
Thank you, Nina.
She captured a pivotal moment in history.
All dogs must chase the cat. Too Short. Shout out to Too
May-
Short.
maybe
Somebody
I'm
hashtag
not
Too
Too
Short.
Short. My
Somebody
bad.
send this video
Maybe
to
I'm
Too
just
Short.
not
He needs to
Too
see
Short.
this. The greatness of a nation and its moral progress can be judged by the way its animals are treated. Mahatma Gandhi. Man, that's pretty cool. Can't even lie. I love that.
Oh,
Everybody's
it makes
pretty
sense
curious
now.
as to what we're doing.
My bad, y'all. This does make sense considering where they are. They're at a animal shelter, so all is, it does tie in. My bad, y'all. I can admit, my bad. I thought it was just some random quote somewhere. Like, what are you talking about, caterpillar?
Sure, yeah, we can definitely take a look, sir, if you don't mind.
Yeah, man. I was plant based. Hold on, let me go. I was plant based for over 10 years, so I definitely know about about not bringing harm to animals, just for your satisfaction. And you say Mitch say he stole that quote from the James. Yeah, man. Every life is precious. I'm not gonna downplay that. So
I'd rather not be on camera.
Oh, actually, we're documenting what he's doing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, got it. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it's kind of a cool thing. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't realize you guys were together.
Yeah.
But yeah, once at 9, I'll be able to help you out with that, and we'll take a look at everything that's going on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so they renamed it.
Because originally it was 5, and then another professional staff member like your name came out very nice. And so I told her it was 4 minutes. Now, according to your watch, it's going to be 2 minutes.
Yes.
All right, 2 more minutes.
Right at 9, we'll be able to help you out.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Just think about it.
I understand
If you save another minute, you make that dog happier.
Oh no, of course. Totally understand.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Hello. How are you? You look like you have the sniffles. Allergies.
A lot of turmoil going on there. A lot of angst.
So the kitty cat.
It is.
Kitty.
So did you see just what happened? What put those in? That's a priority. Then
Oh, probably the officer that came in probably has the sniffles from the cat.
oh yeah.
She's allergic to animals and she's working animal control. Find a new job maybe.
All right, sir. Let me let you in. Now we can get started. Perfect. So,
What do you need? Just her name?
so that's the owner, correct? You're here on behalf of the owner of the dog? You're here on behalf of the owner of the dog?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you happen to have a letter that she gave you permission to pick up or anything like
I'm
that?
not picking up. I want to take care of the financial end of it. I'm not picking it up. She's coming here to pick it up and we'll be going. I just am like taking care of it before she comes here.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay.
Nice. Hello.
Woof. Well, Scooby Doo.
Yeah, I'm not sure what her cleaning crew uses, but have you noticed that?
You know, Scooby Doo probably a little bigger, which is a great thing. But
So a lot of times we use that because it fills the. Yeah, so I'm gonna jump on the computer, take a look. Do you happen to know the dog's name?
It had like a long name.
Yeah, it had a long name.
Do you know what type of dog?
No, I don't know anything that could.
I'm thinking that this is a lot going on for.
Didn't get the
Wow.
picture of the yellow paper. I think I.
All right, so the total will just be $75.
It's counties and cities without a county and city building or recreational building as big as this is for this. I'm guessing this is an animal shelter. But yeah, Parlane Cooper says it's a big place. I'm trying to see. They got a lot going on though. All this is dedicated to saving the animals. Okay.
May I get an ID, please?
What does he need an ID for?
Man.
This is crazy. It's all set up.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
It's like a hospital for pets.
How can I request that information?
So I wouldn't
It's
be
the
able
Pet
to give
Government
that to you.
Center.
We would need
Pet
the
City
owner
Hall.
to give that
That's
to
what
you.
this is.
If the owner wants to release that information, she can.
Okay.
We just wouldn't be able to release that to you.
Gotcha.
For real, man. This is crazy. Look at that, man. Nobody's in. This is a big place. Look at the hallway down there. God.
Are there any public funds?
I bet the camera don't even do it justice, man.
So a lot of times we work with our clients to assist them. We do know that a lot of our clients are transient and they sometimes cannot afford all the fees, and we do work with them. There's many different ways that we can provide to help them. We do create payment plans, anything that they can
First
afford,
Castle.
and then we work from there. And our officers
First
also
Castle.
work with them as well.
Yeah.
Spoken. So my initial question.
I'm telling you, this is
was,
lavish.
Is this publicly funded? Any funds going in?
My question is, why is this so lavish? The animals definitely aren't going to be in here like enjoying this place. Like, why do y'all have it so lavish, man?
Definitely, there's a contract.
They got all this, and I bet all the animals are housed in like small cages in the back room. You know, come on, man.
Because the police bring the dogs here, so there's definitely a contract.
Yeah, so there is a contract. We are a privately funded company that also has a
I'm gonna let this one sit for a little
city
while.
contract as well.
Right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You said something that the police officers work with the citizens out here?
Yes, so we have humane law enforcement, which is like animal control. And again, I would prefer not to be on video for that. And so you do need my consent for that. But, you know, I'm glad to answer any of your questions. I just do not want to be on camera.
We just spoke about that contract. Because of that, it makes this a public setting.
Exactly.
So now it makes this available, open to the public.
Got it, but I would not like to be on camera. Thank you. My personal. Yeah, sure. Okay.
You're funny, man.
Well, excuse me, sir, I'm still waiting for him to complete
can't
the
believe it.
transaction so I can leave.
I'm gonna get him to help you in just 1 second, sir. Give me 1 second.
Okay, when you said we're good here and leaving, you didn't give me that. It brought me out to question what's going
That
on.
wasn't with you. What I'm gonna do, Meg, can you help him?
Yes.
And just kind of close the transaction out. We'll take good care of you.
Okay,
We'll get you out of here.
thank you, thank you.
What
But
was
when
it?
you left,
I'm
when you
sorry.
left,
No. I understand.
can you see my
I
end of it?
absolutely can.
You understand the purpose of me being in here?
Actually, I don't, sir. I just got here.
They
I just
definitely
wanted to
look
talk to
like
him
a
for 1
front.
second.
No, you wanted to shush him away because.
They definitely,
unfortunately, we're here and we're documenting
You
and
can
you feel
document all you
uncomfortable.
want.
No,
They
but
spoke
why
about
would
the money
why
here.
would you so abruptly take him away when we were having a cordial conversation and
I
not even
didn't-
address it with me, sir?
I would say that I didn't actually think the conversation was fully cordial, but that's okay.
Orlando
you weren't
Cooper, I
even
cannot
here.
disagree
I
with
wasn't,
that.
but I
So
just, I
what
have
makes you to
something
be
that I
able
have
to
something-
determine
I have
how my
something-
conversation was
I
going
have
with him?
something that I wanna
He was
talk to you
handling
about.
himself very professionally and nicely,
Are you just-
and you came out and dragged him away from me. That just
Here's what
seems
we're gonna
wrong.
do. Meg's gonna take.
The thing about this whole shelter is that animals will take care of themselves. All you need to do is just put them back in nature just put them back in nature. I don't know, like they got this lavish establishment. I don't know, man. Like I'll say, this might be a front for something else, but it's definitely a lot of money coming in and out of here, man. And and I wonder how much the animals are actually benefiting from that. Come on, bro.
Take care of you.
I know that.
We're gonna get you out of here as
Yeah,
quickly
no,
as we
I know,
can.
and you're praying that
I'm
we
not
will
praying
leave.
anything.
Yeah, you are, because for some
no.
reason you don't like the
You pray.
cameras in here.
Are you the supervisor,
Why would you do that?
Brian?
I am.
Are you,
Why would
do you have a
handle
card?
it that way?
I
That's
do,
my
but it's not
question,
something I can
Brian.
reach on my
Why
behalf.
would you do that so unprofessional?
I'm sorry if you thought it was unprofessional. As I said, Meg's gonna take care of you.
Okay,
and we'll
okay,
get here.
okay. We'll
Thank
leave it
you.
at
You got a
that,
point,
but
too.
that's how I feel you handled that, and it was wrong. Thank you, Meg, for now handling this. Sorry about the drama,
Oh, that's
but
okay.
Crazy.
it didn't go well. Why would he do that?
I just got here a few minutes ago,
And
so
they
I'm
put
not
you
sure.
at the front line because you're the
Well, I work-
newest.
no,
You're
I-
the newest, and they put you in front, no?
No, so how can I help you?
Let's go. I want to continue where he left off. And
Okay.
where he left off, I guess you would have to find out.
Okay.
I'm happy to get a card for you.
Mhm.
Do you wanna come with me? Do you want me to go get it?
That's fine.
For a license.
What's your name?
My name is David.
David, I'm Brian.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I apologize for.
Dang, Linda.
No worries.
Thanks, Judah.
That is crazy.
Yeah, we're just we're out there recording, and we seen that an officer had
You don't
taken
have
the
to
dog
take
from
that
this
out.
homeless woman, and she was about to lose it. And she had just lost her husband. So we go out there, we just document stuff in public. And my buddy Phil, he got kind of, I don't
So
know,
is Phil the other guy filming, or Phil the gentleman that's in there with
with the
dog?
green hat. He's the one that. So what he wants to buy the dog back for the lady, because he felt bad about her story, and so that's.
So did this
basically-
just happen, or is this something that happened before?
I guess it happened yesterday, and they sent her a letter saying that they're going to euthanize
All right,
it or
I
put it up
think
for
we have another
adoption
freeze
if
up.
she doesn't pay the $75. So he came to pay the money for her just to get the dog back to her.
Yeah, I
And
think we having another
I guess
freeze up.
what
Might have to
I guess what
exit
started
out
all of
the
this
browser
was
and,
the
bring it
gentleman
back
that
up.
was working there.
It'll only
He
take
kept
a few
saying he
seconds.
didn't want to be recorded.
I'm
That was the
trying to
second
see if
time.
this video.
And we told him, well, we're here documenting what this
Sure.
gentleman is doing.
No, I understand that. On my end, I can't
My
really
guess is you were pulling him to
speak for
educate
everybody
him
else
on
right
the right to record in public, or
Yeah, I mean, I think,
Yeah.
you know, we understand. You all have
Yeah,
every right to
I'm
do
gonna
it.
just go ahead
But
and
I do think that there are some folks, and I imagine you can understand this, that
restart
aren't
this,
particularly
browser.
comfortable with it. And
comfortability
so,
at the
so right. I mean, I understand comfort has nothing to
Yeah,
do
right.
with whether or not you have the
Restart
right to
this.
do it.
Right.
Give me
And
1 second,
so, like I said, I'm
It's-
totally fine with that.
Right.
But it's important, I think, that everybody
Acting
does
crazy again.
understand what's happening, what you all
Not
have
gonna
the right
waste
to
no
do,
time.
Right.
and we're totally comfortable
And
with
so
that.
you were just going to pull him aside to just kind of let him know that we have the right
All right, y'all. So I'm back. Let me go ahead and get back to the video. My bad for the technical difficulties, but it's only so much I can do because I'm working on the MacBook, so you would think it would work, but So let me see. What's this comment? Hey, what's up? Hold on real quick. Oh, you just arrived? All right.
That aren't particularly comfortable with it.
I'm at
And
comfortability
so,
at the
so right. I mean, I understand comfort has
so
nothing.
I'm trying to fix it now. All right, yeah. All right, y'all have a safe trip.
Okay,
Right.
whether or
So
not
you
you have the
good.
right to do it.
Right.
And so, like I said, I'm totally.
Lost her husband.
Right.
So we go out there, we just document stuff in public. And my buddy Phil, he got kind of,
All right.
I don't
So
know.
is Phil the other guy filming, or Phil the gentleman that's in there with
With the
dog?
green hat, he's the one that. So what he wants to buy the dog back for the lady, because he felt bad about her story, and so that's.
So did this
basically-
just happen, or is this something that happened before?
I guess it happened yesterday, and they sent her a letter saying that they're going to euthanize it or put it up for adoption if she doesn't pay the $75. So he came to pay the money for her just to get the dog back to her. And I guess what started all of this was the gentleman that was working there. He kept saying he didn't want to be recorded. That was the second time, and we told him, well, we're here documenting what this gentleman is doing.
No, I understand that. I think.
My guess is you were pulling him to educate him on the right to record in public, or
Yeah, I mean, I think we understand. You all have every right to do it, but I do think that there are some folks, and I imagine you could understand this, that aren't particularly comfortable with it. And
comfortability
So,
at the
so right. I mean, I understand comfort has nothing to do
Right.
with whether or not you have the right to do it.
Right.
And so, like I said, I'm totally fine with that.
Right.
But it's important, I think, that everybody does understand what's happening, what you all have the right to do.
Right.
And we're totally comfortable
And
with
so
that.
you were just going to pull him aside to just kind of let him know that we have the right to.
I just wanted to make sure we had a chat. I mean, to me, it was
Cool.
pretty clear that he was sort of entering space, and
Right,
I
right,
just sort of
right.
wanted to pull him a little bit out of that.
Good
So,
job. Good
it's
job
all
on that.
good.
Honestly, good job
No
on that.
worries.
Thank you for that.
So what I'm going to do, like I said, give me 1 second. If you want me to hang out here, you can come in here. Look, you know
Okay.
the deal. You all can go.
We apologize. Like,
No, it's cool. Phil. Yeah, he was just.
Yeah,
It's because what started all of this was the other guy not knowing and understanding that we had a right to record, and that was the second time, and then he was going to pull him and educate him, and that was simple. So that honestly, you did a good job.
It's
man.
all good.
Thank you.
So give me 1 second. I'll
All
go
right.
get my.
You guys
car
have
for
water in there?
Well, we certainly have water fountains.
Okay.
So-
Yeah. I need some water, man.
That's true.
I'll bear it up, but I'm gonna get a card.
Thank you. So water fountain is right here. And if you wanted to see it, just kind of wait right here. I'll come
All
grab
right.
my card and get it for you.
All right, man. Thank you.
Kind of like the people right now.
Right there.
Sweet. How you doing?
What a statement right here, man. And damn, this place is nice. What? Man, no. No way this is a pet center. What?
How you doing? Morning.
Who is funding this? This is a public. Wow.
Thank you. Actually, I want to say you handled that very professionally, man. And I apologize. I think my buddy may have been just a little.
Well, I mean, look, we understand.
He doesn't like nobody to tell him
My
things.
bad. I'm
There are a lot of
make sure I
emotional
don't
issues that come up.
Right.
working with animals.
Right.
There are
I gotta be more
times
professional with that. My
where
bad.
people are not at their best, and it happens, and we see it all the time. And we want to be understanding. We want to do the best that we can for the animals and on people that are with them.
On this particular situation with this lady, I guess what got him to want to do this is because what we do is we also record police to hold them accountable, make sure that they actually are not violating somebody's rights. They're not breaking the law to catch a criminal, right? But at the same time, this is the fourth time or the third time that the same officer has taken the dog away from this woman, and she said that 2 of those times at least she wasn't breaking the law, and he just pulled up to her and he keeps harassing her.
All right, y'all. So we just can't keep breezing by the lavishness of this center right here. This is like Parlay Cooper says, like it's like the size of a mall. This is definitely like it looks like an old school or something like this, or something like that. Either a school or like Cooper said, like a mini shopping center. This is crazy. How much money is funding this? How much money y'all think went into building this animal? This is not an animal shelter. I don't know what you wouldn't call this. This is like an animal I don't know, what would you even call this? This is crazy. This high-end puppy mill. It got, jeez, animal mall.
Same officer over and over again. His last name's Bueno. And that's why my buddy, we're documenting all of this.
Yeah,
because we want to make sure that if that's what he's doing, he needs to stop.
Sure. Well, I can say, I mean, we have a number of
Got
programs
to be,
here designed around helping folks with their animals, folks that don't have the means to actually care for their animals. I don't know the specifics of that particular situation,
Right,
but
yeah.
we certainly wouldn't want any of our officers behaving in a way that's not
Right.
in accord with our policies. So, like I said, I understand you all have the right to be here. But again, I think you understand that people can have a different response.
They just don't know. They don't know yet.
They don't know, and even if they did know, I think that there's still
Right.
different comfort levels that people
Right.
could have with being on camera.
I think the what probably should happen in the future is not take the people's rights away to record in public, but to start implementing these things like in the application process, in the orientation when, for instance, public officials get hired, or for instance, a private entity like this signs a contract with the government, it opens it for the public.
Yeah.
And
I'm
so
thinking
maybe
around that, or
some kind
maybe
of
more.
meeting could happen where everybody's educated on that now. Like, whoa, now our business is not just private, it's open to the public now. So these are the changes that are going to happen.
Right.
And maybe those types of things could be implemented in the future, as well as police dispatch, where there's a guy with the camera, send 4 police officers. You know what I mean?
Sure. I think
So-
there is a tremendous gap in public awareness about the right to film.
Right. There we
And
go.
I would imagine, since you all do this, you see that every
Right,
day.
right. Yes.
I would imagine that you've had people that have responded
Man,
strongly
Right.
to this.
I'll tell you what, you want me to give you my channel, see where you can
Sure.
see where you're going to find this?
You're very professional.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, man.
Where they at?
Here, there you go. You can have
Try to find the educational value in what we do.
Sure.
There's a lot of videos that I'm not too proud of on my end.
Big budget.
What do you
But
mean by that?
sometimes cops push my buttons, man, when I'm out there recording. Like yesterday, one cop just got right in my face, you know, and it just because I asked him for his name and badge number. It's just sometimes as simple as that.
Sure.
And I do my best to, and a lot of channels that are similar like mine, they will tell you as well that I'm one of the ones that's calmest, the most collected.
Right.
I've had my arm twisted up, and I didn't jerk like the officer wanted me to, you know.
Well, like I
different
said,
things
I
like that.
think in what you all are doing and what we're doing, we're certainly going to have
Yeah, I don't know.
folks that are going to be maybe not at their shining hour.
Right.
They're going to have an emotional response to something.
Yeah. So we're trying to figure out, more about this building, but it's not listed. I don't think it's listed here in the description. Yeah, he didn't list it in the description. Maybe I don't see it in the comment. Maybe if you go through the comments, you might be able to find it. But I really want to know what building this is. It's in San Diego, so that's some, I guess, some information. It's somewhere in San Diego, and I'm assuming it's a public is public somehow.
Something
Right.
that didn't lead to the most professional, the most articulate way that they could have handled it.
I think
And-
you handled it perfectly,
Yes.
the way everybody wants to see.
Yes, great.
And
Very
can I get a fist bump on that? Thanks, man.
You did.
You're awesome, Brian. Thank you, bro.
Anything else I can do for you all?
Nah, man, we'll go talk to our buddy. I think we're done here, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Fantastic.
All right.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
All right, thank you.
They canceled the whole transaction.
Really?
Gave me my money back.
Oh, let's talk to Brian.
What?
Let's talk to Brian real quick.
At least. Look at the water. Look at the water. Yeah. Look. Wow.
My buddy just informed me that they canceled the whole transaction.
So,
And all he wanted to do is actually just pay for it. And the woman's going to come get her dog.
So what happened?
Well, I came in to pay for the woman's dog. And I didn't catch his name, but everything we had a conversation, everything was going good.
We just paid for it.
But it got to a point where he kept asking me questions that were leading to nowhere. And I finally had to address him and tell him that there is nothing else I could tell you. I told him I didn't have the letter, but I showed him part of the letter. I said, what does this remind you of next?
What letter? I'm sorry. I don't know
You
what letter.
guys send out that you're holding this woman's dog. It's an orange colored letter, a yellow letter. You familiar with the color?
No, I mean, I can tell you that is not the area that I normally work in. So no, I'm not familiar with that.
Okay, well, anyway, so here's the letter. He wanted me identification. I gave him my identification, and then he's looking for names. He wants to. I don't have it. So finally, he narrowed in on the dog, and he takes the money over the counter, and he's giving me my receipt, and that's when everything went down. You came out, moved away, let's go. So here we are. So then we sent out, I think, the most weakest in the system, and she came out to deal with me, and I gave her. I had to start over. It was very frustrating. What like I'm not familiar. It's like here I am. Okay, well, I'm not going to go over it. So it's like I'm waiting for my receipt. What happened? She's asking me how she can help. It's like, oh my God, what do you mean? So anyways, they canceled the whole thing now. They canceled the whole thing. That's the bottom line, because you cannot come in and prepay. She's indicated to me without the owner's consent. So,
right.
But what I'm saying, okay, I get it. If that's true, that's fine. And that would make sense.
Sure.
But she's homeless, so she's going to come over. We tried to time. Well, we didn't
Can
try
you
to
come
time.
back with her?
Well, she's on her way, I guess. I don't know. No, just
Because I mean, it seems that would actually fix
right.
the
That
situation.
would. But the point is this: it would. And I understand you got the consent, no matter her trials and tribulations to make it longer. I get it. Right? That's not the issue. You know what the issue is, Brian? When I came in here, we shouldn't have spent 15 minutes. When I gave him the owner's name, this and that, you guys take the money, then the whole thing becomes big and it explodes up.
I hold on, y'all. I just want to say I really want to see where they actually house the animals here, like, because this is crazy. If they don't have the most lavish living areas for these animals, why they got this building is crazy. Imagine, wow. And the issues they have with all the issues we have around this country, and they putting this much funding into a animal resort mall annex building, puppy mill, luxury puppy mill. I don't know what they got going on here, but this is crazy. Look at the columns, look at the pillars, man.
And we're at this point where now they're bringing it up. Why? He should have told me that in the beginning and we wouldn't even be here.
Well, I'm sorry that you didn't get that information in the beginning. I'm sorry that
That's where it started.
So, and I'm sorry about
And I meant like archways, not columns and pillars. These archways. These are nice. Those look like simple designs, but anybody that's not like they actually went over the top with this, man. This is crazy.
that. I wasn't there at the beginning.
I
Like
get
said,
it.
that's not sort of my area, but I can say that we do have a team of people here that work really, really hard to try and
So
provide
just take
exceptional
my
customer
money
service.
and let her go and
But I
we'll
can't
be out
so,
of here.
but
You know?
I mean, they already told you in there that we can't do that, right? So you
You
can't.
can't go over there. Who are
I-
you?
I-
You're what?
I'm the chief philanthropy officer.
Okay.
Senior
Well,
vice president.
philanthropy.
No dogs barking, no nothing.
That's generosity, right?
That is.
Okay, well, I want to be generous and move on my
And
way.
I appreciate that. I think what you're doing is certainly sounds laudable and wonderful without understanding all of the details in on that.
Gotcha.
But
Could
it
you
sounds
make
like
an exception?
if we just brought her in, if you could come back with her, we could take care of this.
No, I get it. I'd like to not.
He can't just pay for it and then she comes later.
Like I said, this is.
Yeah, because he's not asking for the dog to be
No, no,
released.
I understand that. It's not my area. So.
But you're the chief though.
I am one of.
You're not the chief of that though?
I'm not the chief of this. I'm not in charge of that department. I don't know all the rules around it. So one of the things that you all can imagine, right? We have a lot of different legalities to deal with ownership of animals. So if they tell you that you need to be able to pay for that when she's here, then I think we have to
Let-
stick
let-
with that.
let me ask
But
you a
it does
question.
seem that if we could just bring her back at the same time, we could.
Everything-
I have a question, possible solution maybe. So the gentleman in there spoke, and he said that you guys work with homeless and people that don't have, the means to get their animals back.
Right.
What are the best possibilities on that this woman gets her dog back? Can you guys do a fee waiver, something
So
for
one of
her?
the things, I don't know why the dog is with us.
Right.
So that's, I think, a big question there. Is why was it-
Like there was an architect that actually designed this. They had to come up with the blueprint for this building. This is not just thrown together. They had to come up with the blueprint for this building and also the budget to build this. And I'm thinking this was converted from something else. But now I'm just this whole thing just has me like more curious about this whole entire establishment, man. It's no way. This is not about the animals, man. No way. This is not about the animals, man. And like somebody who said that I haven't heard one animal bark. I haven't seen anybody walk with the animal, nothing. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. This seems like, hey, we're gonna kidnap your pets, and we're gonna charge you a ransom to get it back. And when you come here, you're gonna see where your ransom money is going to. This is disrespectful, man. This is so disrespectful. Imagine them confiscating your animal or your pet, whatever, your pet, however you want to call it. Imagine them confiscating it, charging you a ransom, and you come to this building and you paying them and you saying they don't need you. You looking like, man, y'all charging me when y'all got it, man. Y'all already got it. Why'd you charging me on top of you charging me for the upkeep of this? That's what they charging you for, the upkeep of this building. Or this is not even just a building. This is a complex. This is a complex.
Arrested and they took her dog. You have in your possession 3 different occasions.
It does seem to me that right, the big,
I get it.
the big item is just to be able to come back with her.
Yeah,
and we
yeah,
can
yeah.
take it from there.
So what are you gonna do? You're gonna work on the staff? Are you in charge of staff?
I'm in charge of a number of staff.
Do you guys do fee waivers for people that are homeless here?
We do a number of fee waivers. I mean, we do adoption fee promotions all the time. We have a host of programs.
If we were to give you, which they already know which dog it is and which lady it is, could you just reassure us, man, that you'll do your best to take care of it?
Sure, man.
And we'll leave.
Absolutely.
And we'll end it. And
Absolutely.
honestly, man, I trust you, and I think you will,
You've got
bro.
my card, and you've got my email's on there.
My name is David, bro.
David, feel free. I will do the best I can to resolve.
I appreciate that, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, Brian, for that very much.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
And the woman recently lost her husband. We feel bad about her,
Look,
man.
I
Like the
understand.
situation.
It clearly sounds like a difficult situation to begin with.
It is.
And we understand the value that animals can provide
Mhm.
for homeless
Mhm.
and what that relationship can mean.
Okay.
We want to protect that.
That's what it
and
looked
so if I
like.
can help you out with that, just let me know.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right, man.
Thank you
Have a
very
wonderful day,
All right.
Brian.
Have a
Thank you.
great day.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
The dog has like a really long name, but they already
Yeah. So
pulled their
like I
stuff
said,
up.
you all have my information. You can reach out to me directly.
Okay.
Um,
I do. I got
so
it.
he
I got
has
it.
my card.
I got it.
He has my card as well.
Okay.
So we can work from there.
All right, Brian.
Okay. Thank you very
Once
much.
again, thank
I
you all.
appreciate you, man.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Appreciate it as well. Take care.
I don't even see anybody walking with their pet. That's crazy. No, not one animal, man. Not one animal was here that we saw. Nobody walking with their pets. Nobody chilling with their pets. Nothing. They don't even
And
have.
you know what I asked him? That if he could just pull up her file because they already have it up.
They don't even have like. I don't even see an area for the actual animals to like play and run around, use the bathroom. Like,
There. If I also asked him if they do fee waivers
I'm
for
trying.
the homeless, he
I'm trying
said
to see the
yes. I
name of
said,
the
can you
place.
make sure you go get her name and
Dang, I wish he'd turn around. Hold on, I'm gonna try to back it up. I'm gonna try to back it up so I can see. Maybe y'all missed it. Maybe y'all can see because I think I missed it. I think I just saw something that said it.
the dog has like a really long name, but they already
Yeah. So
pulled their
like I
stuff
said,
up.
you all have
Y'all
my
look close
information. You
'cause
can
I
reach
might
out to me
miss it. So
directly.
somebody
Okay.
gonna catch it.
I do. I got
So
it.
he
I got
has
it.
my card.
I got it.
He has
I know
my
the
card as
name
well.
somewhere.
So we can work from there.
All right, Brian.
Okay. Thank you very
Once
much.
again, thank
I
you all.
appreciate you, man.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Appreciate it as well. Take care.
Dedicated, saving. Can anybody make that out? I think that's the name of it right there. Can anybody make that out? It's Crow something. Crow KRO something animal shelter. Is it Cross Copley Animal Shelter? Hold on, I'm gonna try to pull that up. Let me see. Maybe I sent you a free press camera go everywhere. Okay, Linda. You can get to her nothing, man. This is crazy. Bro, imagine you working at a animal shelter and it's this lavish. Keep playing the video. I bet y'all. I'm just trying to see what's up with this plate.
And you know what I asked him? That if he could just pull up her file because they already have it up there. If I also asked him if they do fee waivers for the homeless, he said yes. I said, can you make sure you go get her name and you do give her a fee waiver and make sure she gets her dog back? So ultimately,
This definitely was a mall. All right, y'all. Before we jump into the next video, we definitely got to check out more about this. Is this something that y'all interested in? Because I just want to know more about this building. Because this is crazy to me that an animal shelter is this, lavish and everything. So y'all let me know. I'm if not, I'll just do this on my own time. But y'all let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all want to kind of look at this website and look at this a little bit more, see if we can get some more information, or 2 if y'all just want to keep on with the videos. Okay. I think we got two 1s and 1 2. So we need more people. It's 2-1 right now. 3-1. All right. So it'll be quick. We'll just look it over real quick. So this is the website right here. I'm gonna drop this link in the chat so y'all can check it out yourself too, if y'all want. But man, look at that, man. You know them dogs having fun, man. This is the cage that y'all got in this lavish establishment for these animals. I'm truly disappointed, man. I don't know what I was expecting to see, but I don't know, man. But that's terrible. This is terrible. Could you imagine going to this building and looking how lavish it is, and then you go see where they actually had your pet? What y'all think about that? What y'all think about this right here? Look at this. That's where they had out of this luxury animal shelter. This is where they're housing the animals. And this is probably the good room. Look at this, man. Dog, man. Y'all could have at least gave the pets high ceilings, man. Y'all could at least gave them high ceilings. But look what the people get to be around. Look how airy and spaced out. They not working like caged animals. Look at that, man. Look at where they house the animals. These are they show 2 pictures. They show 2 pictures of where these animals are held. 2 pictures of where they're held. This one, this picture right here. Hold on. Let me make sure. This picture right here. This picture right here. Everything else is just showing off how luxurious this building is. Like y'all say, this looks like a front for something else. Has to be. They doing these in some black market. 40,000 square feet, and it costs $7 million. Almost $8 million. And I'm thinking that I don't believe that number. I don't believe 7 million. I believe it was a lot more than 7 million. And they are generating a lot more than they generating crazy numbers, crazy amount of money. They may have actually got it for 7 million, but as the money that this building is probably bringing in, and if it's not bringing it in, how is it being sustained? This is crazy, man. And they got more projects. This Vasquez Marshall Architects. Oh, okay. So this is the actual developer. So this is the developer, and this is the other projects they have. Okay, now it's making sense. This design, I'm gonna read this. This design build project is for the County of San Diego Animal Care Services. The new facility has more than 300. Oh yeah, I saw y'all put the number in there. 300 kennels, 22 dog wards, and 14 cat wards, and including a state-of-the-art medical center, food preparation area, and supporting administration offices that provide a pleasing environment conducive to the health and well-being of both the staff and the visiting animals. Get the fuck out of here. Them animals are in cages while y'all are walking around this lavish laid mall converted into a animal shelter. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all didn't give these animals some at least some high ceilings. Like y'all got them. Get out of here, man. Shame on y'all, bro. Staff locker rooms, and look, they got staff locker rooms and lounges, as well as open courtyards, dog exercise yards, and art. I wonder where the dog exercise yards are. And art field gardens provide a sense of tranquility and safety throughout the facility. Due to the maintenance requirements, of course, y'all see how lavish it is. Of course, that maintenance got to be crazy. Animals care procedures and security issues, special consideration and attention to detail was required for the kennels and food preparation areas construction, as well as coordination of security and safety issues. The design team worked hand in hand with the contractors and subcontractors throughout the project and through some very challenging tasks, including rebuilding after a arson fire destroyed almost half the near completed facility. The team provided fire damage assessment, drawing, and documentation to get the project back on track. Before we get started on this next video, I'm about to get back into the chat and see what y'all got to say about this. This is crazy. Forty thousand square feet. 40,000 square feet. Hopefully not. Yeah, Cooper, we about to move past this, man. This I just thought this was crazy. I needed to know more about this for some reason. Yeah, because the animals that reside there are locked in a cage. This is let's go back to this is where the actual animals are. These are for the dogs. These are where the animals are. So they like back in the back, probably in the basement, and then you got the cats over here. This looks like it would be for cats or other type of animals. This is usually how they handle the dogs, and a little dress it up a little nicer for the cats. Still unbelievable, man. Right. I understand, Linda. Appreciate it. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and that brief break right there. Let's get back to SJV's channel. So all right, y'all, we back at it with San Joaquin Valley Transparency doing the marathon, checking out some of his best videos out there. This one is called Awesome Video of Man Who Knows Their Rights.
That's hilarious, isn't it? So now we're all going to jail. Watching the cop watchers.
I'm sorry, technically, this building is a private building leased by the city of San Diego.
Can I show you something? Right.
Yes.
So once that private building becomes leased,
Don't take my picture, please.
Okay.
No.
You work for the public. You work for the public.
I don't work for the city. I work for another security company here.
But I'm going to show you something. What's up, everyone? San Joaquin Valley Transparency. We're in San Diego at the Civic Center Plaza, 1200 3rd Avenue. I'm with Tulare County Cop Watch, News Now, California. This is Mr. San Joaquin Valley Transparency. We're going to go inside and see if they respect our rights to record in public. There's a few government buildings in here. So. What's that? This is a public building, right?
No, sir, it's not.
This is not a private property. But there's government buildings in here. There's government buildings in here, though.
It's the policy,
It's the-
right, sir. Mr. Carl, we understand it's policy, but it's not law.
Right.
That's the issue. Right, and we're going to respectfully decline.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, this is all wrong what you're doing.
What was that?
It's wrong.
No. Well, how is that?
Because you were just warned that there's no photography in this.
Right.
Forget about right or wrong. Let's talk about law. Let's talk about the First Amendment. Let's talk about the First Amendment. The First Amendment allows us to come in here and record and ask questions.
You mentioned the word public. It's a public lobby. Anything that's open to the public, we're allowed to.
Right.
record.
Call your supervisor.
So we're not here to disrupt business. We're not here for any
I
noise.
understand, but there's documentation on this council that cannot be photographed.
Well, I'm not photographing anything.
You guys got it down here.
Well, I'll put it down here, but the point is, when you came in, you engaged us. We didn't walk in here. We're
So
not
now this
here-
woman's
we're
guilty
not
of the same
here-
thing we are.
You're ramping it up and getting people nervous. We just came in
Right.
here to record. We're
Yeah.
not here, as I said, Paul, for any killing intent. It is public, as you
Sir.
mentioned the word public.
Sir, if you'd
We're
like to-
open record. If you want to step it,
You-
we'll wait. If you want to-
And you're welcome to go get a job in the public sector if you like. Sometimes in the private sector. Sometimes in the private sector they don't allow recording and stuff. But if this is open to the public, there's contracts obviously with the government, so we're allowed to record. Yeah, we are. If that owner wanted to fill this building up with private businesses, he's more than welcome. But once he opened up this building to these public that we pay for these. Yeah.
He opened it up to the.
He opened it up to the public.
Right, we understand that, but you can't show me, you're telling me the owners, listen, we're having a cordial discussion, I'm not here to ramp it up. You wanna walk away? I'm just gonna, okay, but before you do, let me.
Okay, Sergeant Cahill's coming? All right. No, gracias.
I haven't, Jim. I don't know if anybody else has. That's what I don't get. If recording was the big issue, why do they have so many cameras? Why is it okay for them to record? Why can they record us, but we can't record them? They talk about their safety. What about our safety? When stuff hits the fan, you know, getting their recordings are a lot more difficult.
So you're recording us? So now you're guilty of the same thing you were accusing us of, right? That's hilarious, isn't it? So now we're all going to jail. Watching the cop watchers. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Type in San Joaquin Valley Transparency on YouTube and you'll find me. Have you ever heard of the San Joaquin Valley? Okay. All right. And plus, we don't try to stir up members of the public either, because San Joaquin, you know the San Joaquin Valley?
Yeah.
Type in San Joaquin Valley and you'll find me. My channel, San Joaquin Valley Transparency.
I knew the cop watch guy in Los Angeles. I was like, literally.
Tom Zebra?
No, I thought his name was Mark. This was back in 2015.
Okay.
Like, I can't remember his name. He was going to come and film our stuff. We had like a whole, it was a while ago, like that. So we had like city council meetings and we were like, they were trying to get a gang injunction stopped and all kinds of stuff.
That's what we do.
But nothing ever came of it, and next thing we know, everybody else just started getting harassed.
They still harass us. We're all fighting cases, kind of.
I mean, but you guys, your eyes is different, you know. With a girl, it's like they can scare us easy.
Yeah, I have cops in my town watching my videos, trying to get me charged for stupid things like offensive language in public, and I'm fighting the case, but yeah. But the reward is great as well. So.
Do you guys go to the Black Lives Matter events and stuff like that?
Not really. I'm not a part of any group, any organization. What I try to promote is anybody can pick up a camera and record the public officials. Nobody has to be a part of any group or any organization. Everybody needs to hold public officials accountable. And I have something that I say on my channel that I blow the police minds every time. I say this, check this out. If everybody recorded police on the course of their duties, the practice of racism couldn't exist within law enforcement. It's on us. If they want to have, yeah.
I'm sorry, technically, this building is a private building leased by the city of San Diego.
Can I show you something? Right.
Yes.
So once that private building becomes leased.
Don't take my picture, please. Okay.
No. You work for the public. You work for the public.
I don't work for the city. I work for another security company. Yeah.
But I'm going to show you something. Yeah. You see these buildings. You see, these are contracts.
Right.
Yeah.
These are contracts with the owner of this building. That means that owner of this building opened this building up to the public.
Please, off your camera, please.
He opened up this building to the public, sir. Once he made those contracts with those.
Let me call the engineer here.
Yeah. If you have to call somebody else, go ahead, man. But
Let me call the line. Look, let me call
all right, San Joaquin Valley Transparency. I'm gonna cut this video off right here. Let me know in the comment section. Do we get inside? Do we actually get to go up the elevator and go into the office buildings? I'm gonna put the video up pretty soon, so you guys stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. Also, do you remember this guy? Do you remember I interviewed this guy? Tulare County Cop Watch just seen this guy in a documentary. This guy, I knew he was dirty when I interviewed him. I'm gonna put that link for this video in the description as well. Make sure you guys watch it. And I'm gonna make a video on who he is and what he did that was dirty. You guys are not gonna believe it. So as a matter of fact, I'm calling on all the big channels, High Impact Flicks, John Felix, pay attention to this video. And you guys are so welcome to share my video on your platform and reach out to me. Let me know that you heard my calling. Let me know that you're willing to do this. Email me, reach out to me in the comment section, and I will send you guys the link so you guys could do your own story on this guy. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Also, make sure you subscribe to my San Joaquin News Network channel. Make sure you subscribe to Best of SJVT. I'll see you guys in those comment sections over there. Thank you guys for all the support you give me. I'll see you soon in my next video.
All right. So do y'all actually want to go check out and see what's going on with the story on him? Or do you want to continue the marathon? One in the chat if you want to see what's going on with this district attorney right here. Or two if you want to continue on with the marathon. Yeah, man. They really believe their policies trump law, land, air, and water. Okay, I'm saying one. So, okay, we'll go ahead and take a break and see what's going on with. Check them out on your own time. Some of the theories will blow your mind. No joke. Will do. All right, so let's check this out. Oh, so this Tulare County District Attorney. Oh, so it's on his page. Never mind. I thought he was doing the link to somebody else's channel, but I guess not.
Doesn't it make you feel better? The pigs have fun tonight. Now they can all sleep soundly, and everything is alright.
Look how you looking, man. No, he's up to something. Look now, why did he circle like that, man?
What you got going on?
So he was walking, going his own way. He decided to switch his path up and walk up to the camera. I just don't understand it. I don't know why people do that, but
I'm just doing a story.
What you got going? What story?
Did you want to be interviewed?
Be happy to.
Okay, what's your name?
Dave Alavezas.
Dave Alavezas. So what do you do here?
I work at the DA's office.
The DA's office. Oh, nice.
Half a second.
So, okay. Okay, so have you ever heard of a First Amendment audit?
There's all kinds of audits. So
Okay, so First Amendment audit is citizens that go around and just film federal installations, and just make sure that everything's on the up and up, well-maintained buildings, seeing how our
see, the
officials.
First Amendment is the freedom of the press,
Yeah,
freedom of speech,
right.
freedom of religion.
Yes.
Okay. So you're
freedom of press.
Well, yeah. So the question then would become
Two more you didn't get.
Right.
It's a building. How would it not be on the up and up?
Look at him. What do you mean? That was a very disingenuous comment that he just made right there, because he knows BS goes on in these buildings. What do you mean not on the up and up? Get out of here. That would have raised some red flags with me, just like they probably did with San Joaquin right now.
Private citizens, we have every right to know where our tax dollars go and how our officials are using our tax dollars, right?
Sure. Okay.
So that's basically what we do. We just go and practice our First Amendment rights. We go to all federal installations, courthouses, post offices, police departments, CIA, FBI. We go everywhere, and Americans are just making sure, from sea to shining sea, we're making sure that all public officials respect the freedom of the press and freedom to record. Everything I can see from public view, you can't trespass my eyes. I can record,
Exactly.
photograph, and everything.
Okay.
And so it's not a bad thing. Honestly, we're just trying to bring transparency between all officials and private citizens.
Okay.
And any argument that would be with me or any other channel
I
would
have a
be the
question.
same argument with Google Earth.
I'd have a question.
Yes.
Just because I'd heard this. I'd heard that, and this is just a personal, I'm wondering what changed. I think it was the ACLU here maybe 2 years ago was saying that they wanted all police officers to have body cams.
Right. That doesn't pertain to what we're doing.
No, that's my.
All right.
No, that's what
Okay.
I'm asking. I
Right.
wanted to have your input. So all police officers, they wanted to have body cams,
Right.
right?
Mhm.
And do you remember reading about that
Yeah.
or anything? And then recently, they're now saying that they feel that police officers should not have body cams.
Why?
Should not be allowed to record.
Right.
So what happened?
So
That's
as a
stupid.
civilian, and what my channel, what I try to educate is that it doesn't really matter anymore if police officers have body cams or not. The quality is very bad either way. Sometimes when a civilian, private citizen really needs it, sometimes it doesn't show up. It gets lost, whatnot. So
Why say not have it?
okay, well, it doesn't matter. I say yeah. My opinion is yes. Yeah, everybody, they
I'm
should all
just
have
wondering
them.
why the ACLU changed their
Okay,
stance.
no, well, my opinion is yes. Every officer should have a body cam.
He trying to throw him off. This lawyer Ted, he definitely trying to throw him off. He trying to get him sniffing at something else besides him. Nah, bro.
As well as dash cam, but what we're pushing is for First Amendment rights. First Amendment, people with cameras everywhere, so that all public officials are held accountable. So, for instance, if I have business at the DMV, I should be able to record my transaction, my business with that person, because we need to make sure that they are treat us in a professional manner. So to me, this ultimately erases racism throughout the United States. If I tell you what. Okay, let me explain to you. So a lot of people like to say that cops are bad. I'm not anti-cop. We're never going to get rid of the whole police force. We're never going to the whole justice system. We're not going to get rid of it, right? So we have to educate police officers as well as ourselves that they should always be held accountable, always be recorded when they're on the course of their duties.
Okay.
So, and that's just to make sure that everybody is just performing correctly.
Okay.
And so, in all honesty, ultimately, Americans are waking up everywhere.
So question. Officers never know when they're going to get called to something serious coming on.
Right.
Exactly.
And how do you propose
Exactly.
that
He should just mind his own business.
somebody in the public is with them at all times so that they
But he
can see
couldn't
what's going on,
because
what
he know.
happens when they first get the call?
Okay. The main goal is for everybody to practice pulling out their phone and recording.
Okay.
That's the practice. To
But
make
officers, let's say an officer's standing over there and he gets a call, hey, there's a possible bank robbery or
right,
a carjacking or a kidnapping or whatever. And so he's like, runs over, he jumps in his car. So you're recording here, but you can't jump in his car because you're
no
50 yards away. And he's
right,
already
right. Well,
leaving.
obviously, I'm gonna lose the footage.
So then he gets over 6 blocks away.
Right.
And when he arrives, nobody has any idea what's going on.
Right.
And so he's running out of his car. Nobody really even knows what's going on until maybe shots are fired.
Right.
So they don't see the first part.
Right,
They don't
right,
see
right.
any. What about that?
So that was the most stupid, bro. He said, "What if a cop is standing over there and you're recording from over here, and he jump in his car and go to the scene and shots, shots of what, bro? What? Hold on, y'all. I know I'm not tripping. I know I'm not tripping. Tyrant Terminator, what's up, man? Y'all, we got TTA in the building, man. But yeah, so did y'all get this story? Like, what story was he trying to get across right here? I'm gonna back this up. Maybe I just been streaming too long and I wasn't able to comprehend the whole story, but it don't seem like he I don't know what was the point of this right here, but let's back it up a little bit with this scenario he just
right.
And
right.
And
I'm thinking he's really about to go somewhere.
So
with
then,
no,
50 yards away, or a kidnapping or whatever. And so he's like runs over, he jumps carjacking there. Just get the call.
Okay. The main goal is for everybody to practice pulling out their phone and recording.
Okay.
That's the practice.
But-
to make
So the practice is to get everybody to exercise their First Amendment right. This is look at where he tries to take San Joaquin's mind right now. He just nowhere. He's trying to just get him off of the trail of whatever he's doing right now. It makes no sense.
Officers, let's say an officer's standing over there and he gets a call, hey, there's a possible bank robbery.
So officer standing over there, hey, gets caught. Listen to how he tries to. What was the question that he was trying to ask at the end of this?
Right.
A carjacking or a kidnapping or whatever. And so he's like runs over, he jumps in his car. So you're recording here, but you can't jump in his car because you're
no
50 yards away. And he's
right,
already
right.
leaving.
Well, obviously, I'm gonna lose the footage.
So then he gets over 6 blocks away.
Right.
And when he arrives, nobody has any idea what's going on.
Right.
And so he's running out of his car. Nobody really even knows what's going on until maybe shots are fired.
Right.
So they don't see the first part.
Right,
They don't
right,
see
right.
any. What about that?
So here's my opinion on that. We are here just for as much as for the police as we are for the citizens.
Okay.
Want to make sure that the citizens' rights are not violated. Also, that if the police needs,
I don't get where he was going with that. I don't even know how David is answering this question right now. I don't know what was he. I don't get that. What were you saying? Like, basically, you're saying they should have body cam footage, or they should have body cams on. Is that where you're going with that?
video to prove that the guy was lying, we'll give up that video.
Okay.
It'll be already posted. So there's no animosity towards police. I'm not anti-cop. A lot of auditors, if you type in, I would say this, okay? Go home, YouTube, First Amendment audit. Okay. Watch. There's a lot of jackasses
Thank you, man.
in our field, just like there are in the police force. And I believe that we're all human. Police are human. And we're not terrorists. And a lot of times people like me recording, and we should be able to be allowed to record and hold them accountable for when they make mistakes, right? And so when we're considered terrorists for doing this, we lost. In America, we lost.
Think about it. One other thing, just for you to
Right.
think about. I've had a long life of dealing in criminal justice.
Right.
And I know for an absolute fact that law enforcement have discovered that gang members are doing counter surveillance on them. They find this out sometimes when they get, say, photographs mailed to the police department of their house with their car and threats and stuff like that. Do you see where maybe an officer
So do you
might be
believe
concerned about
so?
that?
Does suspicion trump the
No,
First
no,
Amendment?
No, I'm just asking, Do you see where that might cause a great amount of stress?
But
to
other
the
people's
officer?
feelings do not trump the Constitution.
I'm asking if you think that that might be stressful.
Stressful or not, you want to know what stressful is as a father? That my son gets out of a car with the phone in his hand and gets shot by a police officer. That's
Okay.
my fear.
And what do you think along those lines?
Right.
Let's say the officer had just gotten home and the night before and found an envelope sitting on his, because this has happened, I've seen
Right.
this happen, and found an envelope with a bunch of photographs of him, his kids, at his house, and the threat, a vague threat of something bad's going to happen to you. And the next day he goes to make a stop on somebody, and it's some kid who doesn't know what's going on, doesn't follow directions for whatever reason, and the officer's already kind of stressed out because he has got a threat on his life, and this is the next morning. Here's somebody who's not following directions. You see where maybe
No. I don't know where he's going with this, but that officer is supposed to be a professional. His job is to be professional and honor his oath. You leave your feelings at home. You don't take that with you on the job. If you're upset from last night, you don't take that out on the next person you see the next morning. If you're moving like that, you don't need a badge and a gun. You don't need to be law enforcement.
just that stress might make the situation more
Dude,
dangerous.
that officer at that moment should quit.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. I couldn't have said it better.
If he's not equipped to do the job, if he's too much of a pansy, he should
That's a pansy?
he should drop his badge
Yes.
and quit and go home.
Okay.
Because a police officer, they are hired to do a job. And I'll tell you something else. Police officers work for us as citizens. They work for us until we break the law.
Okay. And they also protect the citizens, right?
Dude, we protect ourselves.
Okay.
That's why we have the Second Amendment.
Right.
Okay? We protect ourselves as citizens. If I live at home.
So if some kid
Right.
is walking down the street, he doesn't have a gun, and some gangster comes along, and I've seen this happen a lot. They see him. Case I remember happening in Exeter about 15 years ago. Guy comes out of his house. He's got himself like a 6-month-old puppy. He has a blue collar on the puppy and a blue leash in his hand. Why? Because I guess maybe that's the color they had at the store. Some Norteños came along. They assume, because he has a puppy with a blue collar and a blue leash, that he's surrendering. And they end up shooting him 4 times in the chest.
Well, what can a cop do about it? After the fact, all you can do at this point is catch the person who did it, but they're not there to prevent it. So like SJVT said, you got to protect yourself.
In front of his house. He didn't have a gun.
I can't comment
He didn't have a gun.
I can't comment on stupidities, okay? Because I don't understand the whole gang stuff either, and I don't care for it.
But,
Okay.
but you see what I'm saying? You say you have a Second Amendment right. That
Right.
kid had a Second Amendment right, but he didn't have a gun.
Okay.
And he survived. That was the good.
So basically you're saying he should have had a gun on him.
Okay. So
But the people who did that, it required law enforcement to go out and find out who they were,
That's their job.
do an investigation,
They're not they didn't protect him.
and find the people who shot that kid.
Okay, so we can point out a whole bunch of small scenarios and look at isolated,
that's small.
isolated.
That's
Okay,
normal.
okay. So let me put it like this in this context. That is an isolated incident. Okay, right
I
or
can
wrong.
tell you a lot of
So
those.
so we have isolated incidents. That's all that is, bro. Just isolated incidents. But what we have in America is the Constitution. It trumps all those isolated incidents. And no matter what happens in any of those isolated incidents, these constitutional rights need to stay intact.
Oh, I'm
if
not
we
saying
don't
the
if we don't
constitutional
press
rights shouldn't say-
okay, so you're giving me scenarios of why
saying-
police officers would fear the camera, right? Or fear us doing what we do, right?
I
You're
would
giving me
say
scenarios.
You would definitely.
I'm following
have
you
a-
along.
You,
I'm following
you
you
can
along.
see where that would be stressful, not
Yeah,
just officers, but
that
anybody.
if an officer is stressed, he should drop his badge and go home.
What? Just as an aside,
Right.
That's all he
What
was.
if
He
not?
got off the
They
phone.
signed to do that. They signed on for that stress, and they know that stress is there.
What if you're
This man stopped what he was doing. He was having a full blown conversation, walking, getting ready to get in his car, saw SJVT recording, and decided to come up here and talk about some bogus scenarios and like all foolishness, man.
here, just
What if I'm what?
You're here, you're videotaping people,
Right.
and a gangster comes out of here, and for whatever reason, he thinks that you're on the other side.
Well, tell him just like we tell every police officer, we're here for your safety. We're here for the
Right.
safety of
He
everybody.
doesn't believe it.
And he can do what he wants. And if he does something that's illegal, he's going to be in trouble for it.
All right.
And I have the
You
right
gotta
to
know.
defend myself.
Yes.
Yes.
But
what?
He worked
most gang
DA.
shootings,
He worked for DA.
If it's over for me,
aren't armed when they get shot.
bro. So you're saying so?
I came in late. Let me ask rather than interject.
All right.
So your issue, I don't know. Did you engage the conversation? What is your?
Well, I just was curious why the camera was going. That was all. It's
Right.
unusual.
Right.
It's out of the norm.
Right. We're just practicing our First Amendment right to film in public.
Right, and I didn't say anything about that. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Because
Oh man, we
but I
have
was
another
saying
freeze up, man. Y'all give me
that
give
he
me
was
2
talking about
seconds. Let me
officers and
fix this
that
freeze
kind
up
of
real
thing. And I was
quick.
saying that when you have somebody, because we see this happen with officers,
Right.
where they get people surveilling their houses and then leave pictures of them and their kids. And
That's not what we're
pets.
doing, bro.
Right.
That's
No,
not
I'm
what
not
we're
saying
doing.
you're doing that.
Right.
I'm not.
Right. I understand. You're not.
And then I'm saying that obviously that's going to put some stress on the officer. What happens the next day when the officer makes contact with somebody?
Yeah, my bad, y'all. We had some technical difficulties. Let me go ahead and get back to where we was at. But this guy is, I can't believe he worked for the DA making these bogus arguments, man. Okay. Straight bogus, man. Let's see where we was at.
Definitely.
I'm following you along.
You
I'm following
can
you along.
see where that would be stressful, not
Yeah,
just officers, but
that
anybody.
if an officer is stressed, he should drop his badge and go home.
What, just as an aside,
Right.
what if not?
They signed to do that. They signed on for
What-
that stress,
what if-
and they know that stress
But
is
what
there.
if, what if you're here? Just
What if I'm what?
You're here, you're videotaping people,
Right.
and a gangster comes out of here, and for whatever reason, he thinks that you're on the other side.
Well, tell him just like we tell every police officer, we're here for your safety. We're here for
Right.
the safety of everybody.
He doesn't believe it.
And he can do what he wants. And if he does something that's illegal, he's going to be in trouble for it.
All right.
And I have the right to defend myself.
Yes.
Yes.
But
what?
I cannot believe this is a lawyer.
If it's over for me,
aren't armed when they get shot.
bro. So you're saying so?
I came in.
If somebody with this level of thinking can be a lawyer, I just, I think not anybody can be a lawyer, but a lot more people can be lawyers than they probably think. Like some people might think they may not be smart enough to be a lawyer, but this guy is obvious proof that, come on now. He's either, I don't think he's dumb. I think he's intentionally trying to throw him off to different scenarios. So I don't know. It seems like he just wants to keep making him look in different directions than, I don't know. It just seems like he's trying to distract him from something.
Late. Let me ask rather than interject.
All right.
So your issue, I don't know. Did you engage the conversation? What is your?
Well, I just was curious why the camera
Right.
was going. That was all. It's
Right.
unusual.
Right.
It's out of the norm.
Right. We're just practicing our First Amendment right to film in public.
Right. And I didn't say anything about that. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Because but I was saying that he was talking about officers and that kind of thing. And I was saying that when you have somebody, because we see this happen with officers, where they get people surveilling their houses and then leave pictures of them and their kids. And
That's not what we're
pets.
doing,
I
bro.
would not
That's
want
not
you
what we're doing.
representing me.
Right.
I'm not.
Right. I understand. You're not.
And then I'm saying that obviously that's going to put some stress on the officer. What happens?
Yeah. So Tyler Brown said, I'm sure a lot of people have been convicted if he represented them. Yeah, man. If I talk to my lawyer and I have more sense and more common sense, and I, just more, I think more logically than he does, and even the scenarios and things like that. If my level of thinking is above my lawyer's, that can't be my lawyer, because it's no way that I need to be in there being smarter than the person that went to law school. And like, that's crazy. That's crazy, man.
The next day when the officer makes contact with somebody and they maybe had those photographs laid on their deal. Like, you tell me that you're doing this, I'm fine with that, right?
Right.
But
Okay,
if
so-
you didn't tell the officer that,
Okay, so
and
you
he's
have-
wondering, hey, maybe that's the
Thank you,
same
Kyle.
crew that was leaving
Well,
the
you
pictures
gotta
on my
understand what
doorstep.
the
Wait,
police
Phil.
departments are doing now is
Mhm.
they're training their officers that what we do, because there's
That's
more and
right.
more-
We've already made a change.
So they're training. There's training going on as we speak, and they're training officers about what we're doing. So that
Okay.
scenario, I hear what you're saying.
You
in that
can't deem
scenario.
illegal activities suspicious. So in other words,
Okay, no.
does that make sense?
No, you
cannot
really-
deem illegal
every
activity.
Every citizen can deem a legal activity suspicious.
Right.
Okay?
But that doesn't make it against the law.
No, it doesn't. Absolutely, you're absolutely right. It
That's
doesn't
right.
make it against
There
the
you
law.
go.
But if
I
you are
believe
sitting
it.
in your home and somebody shows up, this is a common situation. You probably have heard about.
As long as they don't step in my yard, they're good to go,
No,
bro.
no, they're legally.
Yeah, man. It's no way. It's no way that I can make better arguments than. Nah, man, I can't.
They're legally allowed to come walk up, knock on your door.
That's right. That's right.
One thing that people are doing real regularly nowadays is they go up to a house and they knock on a door.
Right, see if anybody's there, and then
And they
break it.
listen, okay, is there a dog there?
Sure.
Or somebody going to come to the door? And they wait about 5-10 minutes.
Right.
Usually not quite that long. And then they'll kick in the door if nobody answers.
So you've given us a
But-
lot of
but-
you.
but-
Wait, hold on.
they're
Phil.
doing
Wait,
that.
but
But
check
what
this
I'm
out. You've
saying
given
is-
us a lot of scenarios that
What does that have to do with him standing recording in this area? You see what I'm saying? Like, what does that have to do? What does that have to do with the whole point of him coming over there? He just come over there and just start throwing out bogus scenarios just to have your mind in different places that they don't need to be because the scenarios don't make sense. I would have called him out on this. It's no way you finna just tell me a bogus, crazy story, and I don't call you out on that story. And what was your point in saying that? I'm gonna need you to explain everything, and I'm sure Nah, bro, no. What are you talking about?
that incite fear.
No.
I don't
Yeah,
live in
right, no.
fear. We do not live in fear. I'm not afraid of gangsters,
But
bro.
would you be suspicious if somebody came up to your
Would you
house?
be
Okay, hold on,
suspicious
hold
if
on,
somebody
hold on, Phil.
came to your
Check
house
this out.
and knocked on the door?
Listen,
And said,
let me
knocked
give
on
you a
your door,
scenario.
You don't recognize.
So
it.
you asked me about
Yes,
the police
that's- you
body
don't
cams,
answer your
right?
door.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
That's why you have the right to bear arms. So if somebody comes and knock on your door that you don't recognize and they're looking suspicious to you, so they knock on your door, you don't answer, they kick in your door. That's the reason you have the Second Amendment, to blow them right back out your door. And then the scenario, he's saying, okay, what about the kid who didn't have a gun on him or he wasn't exercising his Second Amendment right, and gang members rolled up on him and shot him, and then he had to call the police. Well, that's a perfect example of why we need to make sure the Second Amendment is held up strong, because if he was able to defend himself, that wouldn't have happened if he was exercising his Second Amendment right. I don't understand his scenarios. And San Joaquin obviously told him, like, the cops don't really protect you. You really call most people call them after the fact that something happened. So just like with the kid, after he got shot, they called police to go do their job and catch the people who shot him, but they didn't stop. The cops didn't stop this kid from getting shot. So this guy is crazy. It's absolutely nuts that this is a attorney working in the DA office. No, like come on, man. Come on. What kind of clown show are they running out here, man?
Cost taxpayers so much money,
Oh,
right?
there's all
Okay,
kinds of other
okay. So
issues
check this
with
out.
it, but
So
that's
check this out.
okay.
What if taxpayers decided to buy their own body cams and turn them on whenever there was an officer that pulled over? It'd be so much cheaper, better quality, and everything. What do you have to say about that? Would you Would you
I have a
recommend?
GoPro.
Well, okay,
People
so
can do that.
would you recommend people wear body cams at all times to protect themselves?
I have one. I can't. I just, it's a pain in the neck to have one all the time.
But you have your phone. But you have your phone, and
it's a
your
pain in the
phone.
neck to pull it out.
I'm sure you have a good phone, and I'm sure that you know how to push record, and I'm sure you get good quality. You have in your pocket, you have $70,000 worth of video equipment. That's what people were making movies with 10, 20 years ago. Okay, so you have good enough quality to record.
I gotta run.
So
I'm
if
gonna have a
Americans,
business close on me in a minute.
Let me just answer your question. Yeah.
Hold on, y'all. That attorney was absolutely nuts, man. Absolutely nuts. Yeah. Always for you to see the donor for the judge's election. And what says DA's office was the donor. It's conflict of interest. Recruits their ass. Yeah, because I'm telling you, I think all of that was a distraction to get them mentally exhausted so they don't catch a real story. Same thing cops try to do. They try to just wear you down mentally. And it does have effect on you. Like when they do cops explaining over and over again, and it does like start to wear on you mentally, especially if it's multiple officers doing the same thing. It get to be like, bro, I'm just tired of this. Get out my face. You just be ready to be done with everything. Like some artists that y'all see, like when I'm out there and y'all see, like, man, you could have fought a little bit harder, bro. Sometimes it be like that be like at the end of the day, and I was just finishing up my my places that I'm gonna visit for the day, and it might be the last visit, and you got some absolute foolishness that you gotta deal with. But I've already had a long day before that, so I don't feel like going through this the BS again. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just go, and I'm gonna have to just come back another time and take care of it. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's all they try to do. I think that's all this was right here. Because those bogus scenarios that made no sense. I'm sure this attorney knew that those scenarios didn't make sense. And the attorney questions that he was trying to suggest, well, don't you think that could be a bit suspicious? Well, don't you think that could, like, bruh, no. Anyway, y'all, we're gonna finish up this marathon right now, but the marathon continues. I hope y'all enjoying it. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this stream. I think this stream went a lot smoother than the last one. I'm trying to get these to run a little bit better. See, yeah, man. Like Mitch, so, like that's why I say you different, man. You that's why I call you MGM, because you different, man. Everybody doesn't. Most people aren't going to be able to deal with these situations, you know, let alone, you know, completely control them. But this attorney, I would have definitely I would have been so shocked that I was talking to an attorney that worked with the DA's office. I would have been shocked. I might have looked into law. Like if I ran into an attorney like this and he was talking to me and like having a conversation with me and he started like just making up these bogus scenarios with like just dumb stuff, I would have thought to myself, man, I can be an attorney. Because if this guy is out there being an attorney for the DA office, I'm sure I can be an attorney because I definitely got more common sense than this guy. I'm not saying that becoming a lawyer and passing law school and passing the bar exam, none of that is easy. So I don't think you can be stupid and pass it, but I believe that you can be just simply good at book work or book knowledge and stuff like that. You might just have a fantastic memory so you can memorize everything. But as far as critical thinking skills, when distracted, say lawyer. With the chat, when they ask questions, just say, okay, I got you, Mitch. Tyler Brown, exactly. This terrible, man. Yeah, man. He absolutely crazy, man. All right, let me. All right, y'all, but I am exhausted, man. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this stream. I may be back on a little bit later. I know I'll be back on it tomorrow, but maybe before then. I'm not. What time is it for everybody right now? What time is it for y'all? It's for me. It's about to be. What time is it? It's 5:40. It's like 5:40. Like 5:47 right now. PM. You can prompt chat GBT. $3 a.m., 6 a.m., 5 a.m. Oh, in Florida, okay. All right, y'all. So everybody just, pretty much waking up, but I done had a full day already. Yeah, y'all. So hashtag stop muting body cam footage. I appreciate everybody for joining me. Y'all, I'm gonna continue to get better at this, and yeah. And also tomorrow, well, I don't know if it's tomorrow or later today, for depending on where you are. But I have a video dropping, so y'all stay tuned for that. And yeah, AWB, I'm out. If y'all have anything that y'all want to suggest or y'all want to communicate with me, go ahead and hit up my email. It's arterthanwhileblack@gmail.com. And yeah, I do check it. I may not be able to get to. Just give me some time to get to your message. Don't just think I'm ignoring your message. Like sometimes, like it might be a couple weeks because I get a lot of messages. Then I have to go back and check. Like, oh, let me go ahead and address this message. So don't think that I, just ignoring your message or something like that. So AWB, I'm out. Appreciate y'all, man.